Templar using the Ice build and one-hand shield. And he is going to be against Sir Castile, who's a 289 Sork, barely played. He's just wasted his stamina twice, so that's pretty much game over already. Consum actually being nice there, I think. The Sork's already screwed himself here. Looks like they haven't started. I have no idea what's going on. This is tragic. Looks like they haven't started. Not the most organised duel tournament so far, it's got to be said. This would be an epic Zerg fight if it was on console. This would just be normal, to be honest. You see Zergs like this kind of daily on PC. Why is there so many people here? Christ. I think they're finally starting. I think the announcement for the start is a Siege Shield. So when he pops the Siege Shield in the air, they will be starting. Consum is the Templar seen on the right. He's running the Ice Staff and the one-hand shield. They're burning their ultis right now. And on the left, we have Sir Castile, some little Sork, 289 champion point. It's going to be a very one-sided fight. I got a tough fight, actually, I would say. Not very, very hardest I could get, but we got one of my mods, so Zero Waffles. He's a pretty good Stam Sork. So obviously we have that going. But yeah, let's see how these guys go. And I think they're now burning their ulti. This guy's just building up for it. I have no idea why he's doing it on the player rather than the judge. But okay, we'll go with it. Oh yeah, true. You're right. Why doesn't he use it on me? Whatever. It's not entirely well organized. I would say the spot we picked should be better so that people are kind of, you know, spread out. So keep all the non-duelists up there. Keep the duelists downstairs so they're ready. And then keep the judges over here. But it's whatever. It's their tournament. We'll discuss some of the rules as we go through. Today, one of the rules is no excessive cloaking. I don't know how that's going to pan out because I really don't like the idea that there's absolutely no detect pots involved. And movability pots, I don't really agree with that either. Obviously, it doesn't affect me. Detect pots doesn't either because I'm just going to slot Mark to do on Nightblades, but there are some difficulties. That guy doesn't even have a heal. Like I said, it's going to be a very fast fight. Consum's very top tier Templar. That guy's pretty much new. So that's the first fight done. Nice and quick. Looks like the Punyon has had a smooth run. He's gone. Okay, the next fight will come in. I'm hoping they're going to keep this pretty efficient because if even half of these people are dueling, it's going to be crammed. I mean, look how many people are here right now. It's absolute mosh pit. Obviously, you have lists next to us, then some up top as well. I assume they're not dueling. I think our weak points today are going to be, I would say, Malcolm I know is competing. ET is quite good. Sushi is in. Sushi is going to be fighting against Dragonflight. Dragon's good, don't get me wrong, Dragon's really good, but Sushi is incredibly good, so I think Sushi's going to fairly dominate this. Will I be competing? I will be competing. I think Sushi's going to dominate here. Sushi is pretty much top dog Stam Nightblade, very hard to kill. Even for me, it's pretty hard to kill. It'll probably go to Joy of us. Other really good ones we've got here, Ula Grogash is an incredibly good Stam player on DK and Templar. Now, they're fairly easy class to play, but he plays this pretty different. He plays like a Stamina DK using Scoria and a very heavy dot build using the Leeching Plate set. So, yeah, like I said, we got Dragonfly fighting here. That's a Gangster-Lot. Pretty good Nightblade. He is good. But he's against Sushi. I think it's going to be a one-sided fight. It's all going to come to how he manages this image. If he manages his image well and his burst well, he could put enough pressure on to get through. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. We're going to see. Who else have we got then that's going to be a big threat? Malcolm's obviously top tier for sure. Sushi's going to be a threat. Ulog's going to be a threat. Mythos is going to be a threat. I don't know whether people like Hexes are competing or not. I have no idea. DC obviously have the big advantage in that they have the buff campaign, so they're going to have about 2-3k extra health. Looks like Sushi's not online right now, which is a little strange. Dragon wins. Sushi's gone. Well, that's one guy down. Easy mode there. Look at that. We're clearing up the competition without even fighting. Perfect. Dragon with the easy ones. So yeah, like I was saying, those are the big threats, but the thing that's going to be brutal for us is going to be Magicka DKs, because Magicka DK is going to be very hard on an all-caster build when we have no ability to swap skills. Normally I would quite like to swap a Gap Closer against Magicka Sorks as well, but again, something I can't do. Okay, so the next one we have to do is Sergeant Sparta. I believe this is a pretty good Sork. Yep, Sergeant Enigma, he's very good against a Runist. I don't know much about a Runist. I know that Enigma is a pretty good Sork. Hexus says he hates dueling. Shay is banned. Shay is not fighting. Shay is banned from the duel tournament for interrupting a previous one. I've never seen a Runist fight, so I can't really judge. I haven't fought this person. ETA until I fight. I have no idea how many people are even entered. So we will see as we go, but I will commentate on all the fights as we go. So we have a Runist against Enigma. As I was saying, Enigma is a very, very good Sork. I think it's going to be fairly in his favor unless Arunas is particularly something special. Like I said, I've never seen him in action. I think I fought against him once at Open World, but I don't really remember much about it. So I'm going to have to favor Enigma just from my knowledge. He could be a wild card for all I know. He looks like he's a Sork. So Sork against Sork. This is probably not going to end. I can't see it ending. It's going to come down to who gets best burst. Aruna seems to be playing the heavy armor Sork, whilst Enigma is playing the light armor. Now the reason I know he's playing heavy is he's keeping just one shield up, just the harden and the heal ward. If he was running harness, then he would probably be in the light armor, so I'm assuming he's in heavy. Enigma is playing more of the boring build. He's going to play the Mind Camp light armor. It's a shame. I don't think the Mind should really predominate a fight, but with the nature of how this stuff goes, I think Enigma's going to take this down fairly easy. Yeah, this fight's going to be boring. I mean, Sork versus Sork is never the most interesting. They don't... I would say most Sorks run pretty much exactly the same combo, which is my build is so good against Sorks. Generally, we can counter that pretty well because we're running the same sort of shields, but far more burst. Any Duels on PC, PS4, NA? I have no idea, mate. If you George, you would have died in 40 seconds. Depends who you get, mate. If you get against someone like Ulok, you might have died in 5. I mean, Ulok is incredibly good on a Stam DK. He's going to be one of my biggest threats. He's very hard to kill. The heavy armor sort putting some heat on Enigma now. Obviously, he does have the ulti up very fast there because of the blood spawn. The Enigma decided to go with the Dawnbreaker. I don't know how much of a good a choice that is when it goes down to Joy Vote. In terms of burst, it's going to look better, but I would say actually that Arunas is looking the better player right now. You do have to include the fact that Arunas does have the campaign buff. So if it was very, very even, I would probably give it in favor of Enigma. But actually right now, I would surprisingly say that I think Arunas is doing best here. Another big pressure on him. You can see his health getting low. Obviously, his shield stacks up, but nothing we can do about that. I don't know how the Atro is going to pan out here, actually, because the Atro could easily end up attacking someone else. Magic Nightblade versus Magic Nightblade's the best. It's pretty cool. Oh, shit. Arunas turning the heat on with that new Atro. He's spamming ultis out of his ass. I think he's running a pretty heavy ulti build. No idea if he's running... It looks like he has Shuffle on, so maybe he's even running Tavas and Bloodspawn for a really heavy ulti build. You can certainly see him putting ultis up almost the entirety of this fight. He's had 2 Atros already compared to 1 Dawnbreaker from Enigma. For that reason, I would suggest that Enigma is trying to hold off for a Meteor. I'm expecting to see that soon, unless we see a Dawnbreaker. You should do more streams like this. Every duel tournament there is, mate, I will do it. So I'm heavily expecting here to see a Meteor coming in from Enigma. When he gets a decent burst, he's going to try Meteor and streak through. Another ulti from Arunas. Arunas is pulling these Atros out of his ass. They're coming left, right, and center. The Atro is brutal in a small area. I don't know how their rules are on leaving the area, because I really don't want to stay in front of an Atro, you know? It's very biased. Enigma now out of stamina there. That's very bad against him if it does go to Jory. They're going to Jory after just 5 minutes in this. It won't be 10 minutes. The 5 minute is the Jory vote. Right now, I have to say that my vote is going heavily in the favor of Arunas, unbelievably. Someone I didn't really know anything about, but I think he's a better player in this fight. I do, unfortunately, have no commentators. I was going to stay in the TS with the other guys, but they're a little loud. But I have Liz next to me, so, you know, maybe she'll offer it the odd snicket. Gonna offer something, Liz? She's gonna pretend she's not here and be sneaky because she's shy. She's giving a very shy face and hiding. There are 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining of this fight. I've been announced by the judge. Thank you, Leap. I have to say, ooh, that was a big burst by Enigma. The one problem with the Atro is you don't really get the burst, so I think Arunas is going to play heavy in a Joy vote, especially in heavy armor. I don't know how many times he's ever going to get a kill. He can put decent damage, but I can't say I think it's going to end. I think Arunas is going to take this down. Get out on cam. I tried, guys. I tried. Maybe later on we can persuade her, but right now she's being very shy. She's giving me a bright-eyed face saying, Tom, don't even think about it. Piss off. Or something along those lines. It's the sort of look I'm getting right now. I have to say, not much really changing here. I don't think either are going to get a kill. Neither of them have enough burst. Oh, saying that was close on Arunas. Enigma putting in a big burst there. It's going to change greatly. I don't know. It's pretty close now. I still think I prefer Enigma for this in terms of the actual damage and sustain play. I think him running out of stamina is very poor. I think a better player would have executed him. There's another big burst. You've got to remember with the Sork versus Sork, he did miss a Dawnbreaker there. That's very, very bad from Enigma. You've got to remember that Dawnbreaker can weigh heavily, heavily, heavily in this, because the Dawnbreaker into the frag is a big, big combo in terms of burst. The Atro doesn't really offer that burst. It's Breath of Life Allied. It is. There goes a frag. Takes out the audience. Joe Calajor. Good stand talk there. Don't know if he's in. He's very, very good. I actually beat him on stream the other day, so I don't know if I'm going to have a problem with him. He plays a heavy wolf build. If I can survive the wolf for maybe 20 seconds, if we can survive the burst for 20 seconds, we can kill him. Because at that point, he runs out of stamina in the pressure, and we can turn the heat back on whilst he can't heal. I don't think there's any rules against spamming breath, but it's going to weigh bad and joy. It could be a kill hit. Huge burst on Enigma. That's 3 back-to-back frags. Oh, but the Dawnbreaker coming in. That Atro burning him down. Enigma very close to dead there, but Arunas is risking it low. He's still not healed. Finally pops a heal there. Pretty good risking by him there. I'm back in favor of Arunas right now. I would say that Arunas is the dominant player of the two here. Don't know what that lightning shit is around me. Am I getting hit by the Atro? I literally am. Let's quickly heal up here. No spaz. If anyone has any questions, any requests, please just drop it in the chat. Okay. Okay. 20 seconds remaining. We're closing in on the final bit of the fight. Let's see a vote in the chat. Who do we think? Arunas or do we go for Enigma? My personal vote has to be of Arunas here, in honesty. I think that he's had the better pressure in the fight. I think he's had the better bursts. I have to say I'm heavily in favor right now of Arunas. But let's see in the chat. Arunas or Enigma, boys? More votes we get, the better it is for the jury, because they are obviously going to need us. Looks like they've stopped now. Looks like they've called the fight. So let's see. Arunas has won by jury vote. Every jury's gone with Arunas. Looks like he takes it down. Appreciate the follow, mate. I think you're the first to stream. Much love. Haven't been up for long. We will be streaming the full tournament. So if you are enjoying your stay till you want to see more of these tournaments, or you want to see me 1vxing, which is my main content, feel free to hit that follow button to show the love, you know. Does help the channel out a lot. Does help me grow. And more to the point, it means you know when I'm live again. So fingers crossed we can get you some decent PvP. We are going to see who's next. Arunas did have scroll buffs, it's true, but I think Enigma ran out of stam. So, yeah, I have to say that Arunas took that down pretty confidently. I don't know. The scroll buff is a bit of a nightmare. It's a shame that it's there, but there's nothing we can really do about that. I don't think it makes a difference. Yeah, exactly. Arunas was running a non-standard build. Now, I think it lacks some burst, but whether it would take it down, I'm not so sure. I'm going to see if Scanner wants to come down. Scanner's a very experienced Templar. He may be able to offer some knowledge. Let's see if he'll come. Arunas was good in it's a close area. That is a good point. The close area does obviously heavily favour the Atros. Looks like Faluza's happy to come as well. That's a decent panel then. Let me give these guys a link. Okay, Scanner doesn't want to, but we'll get Faluza on for the commentator. Hello, Skander. How's it going, mate?
Hello.
Looks like Scanner's going to offer an opinion. So next fight we have Kara against Endless Pain. I have no idea who Endless Pain actually is. Who is this? Where is he? That's a troll. We don't know who the Endless Pain is. Kara's pretty good. He's on run. I triggered them, which I believe is that a Stand-Blade? I think it's a Stand-Blade. That's them. I'm sexy. Where is he? I have no idea where this person is. Appreciate the follow, lads. Arunas was... Yeah, so there's something, right. It looks very bad because you have to stand in the Atro. I'm actually going to ask Lieb about that.
You can deal with the Atro fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it's a lot of damage. I mean, it's kind of bad to be forced to take that because it's not an ulti it's standing. It's like being forced to stand in a banner, you know. If you really have to stand in an Atro, it's not exactly fair.
It actually helps the Templar because you can heal both with the player and with the other match, with Puncher's Whip. So
Really? Okay.
I can complain.
True enough. Rules to this tourney. There's a lot of rules. I don't know them all, in honesty. Looks like the other one has not entered, so Kara takes it down. The other one is not here. Am I participating? I will be. I will be participating. Certainly the rules that I am aware of is no excessive closing. Now, what excessive means, I'm deeply in doubt because they've said you're not allowed to use detect pots and things, which is kind of shit. I think that's pretty bad. For me personally, it doesn't make a difference because I'm a Nightblade. I'm just slotting Mark. I got a Scap on my first skill for any skill. I would like to have Lotus Fan against a Mind Camping Sork, but in the end, I'm happy enough taking Mark instead. Mark is going to debuff a lot of our hard tanky players. And to be honest, more importantly, we're going to have Mark against the Stand-Blades that are going to cloak a lot. This is going to be a really good fight in the next one. We have Mifos, one of the top dog Nightblades, if not the best, because Sushi didn't show. I'm going to say he's going to be in the very, very final few. But he is against Captain Capstock. And Captain Capstock, although I've not seen him recently, used to be one of the best Stam Templars I've ever seen. I don't know if he still even plays Stam Templar. We're about to see. He only has 436 champion points. Don't know if he even has food up. But certainly back in the day, this guy was super good. I'm going to whisper him. Let's see if he has food or whether he's running drinks. Looks like he's running drinks. Yeah, he's running a drink sork, so I've got to say I'm going very favoured for Mythos here. He's a good player, but I think Mythos is going to take this down. Very cool stream. Glad you made it in time. Someone dropping the rules here. No Malibeth, Storm Knight set, and no Viper and Veladrift combo, so you allow one or the other. No champion point change, no poisons, no immovable or vitality or detection pots. I like the no vitality, that's a good rule. The others I'm not such a fan of. Immovable can be kind of dominating for a build. The reason I don't really like no immovable pots is it can be very favoured for some builds in particular. It can be important. But I'm okay with that. No detect pots I think is very biased against un-Nightblade. So I think a lot of Nightblade's going to play heavy on the cloak. It looks like he got the burst in there with the Viper combo. He's down.
And he's dead.
Doesn't surprise me, he's got a little low.
Well, it's a soak with drinks. No shield for you.
So Mythos takes it down there. Very cool stream. Glad you made it. Hey, thank you, man. Glad to hear it. There's so many people here. We don't know if we're going to win. It looks like we have Falooza joining the commentary. He's obviously an experienced Magic DK. Far more experienced than me. Any opinions so far, Falooza? Anyone you favour? I'm actually up, boys. I'm up. I'm against Zero Waffles. This is our stream friend. Don't know what's up with my recovery here.
Hello, you Denny.
Zero Waffles is one of my mods, so it looks like we're going to be fighting Zero Waffles. It's continuous attack allowed. Oh wait, I'm supposed to use an ulti, aren't I? I'm absolutely nowhere near an ulti, by the way. Quickly burn this through, you know. I'll pop a pot just to speed this up for them. Good luck, thank you. Zero Waffles is a pretty good stamp talk. I think I've died to him once in the past. If I make a bad mistake, I could die. It's entirely possible if I die, so be it. I'm not going to take it badly. But I think if I live the initial burst and avoid the traps, we're good to go. Okay, there we go. What's the signal to go? I don't even know. Okay, let's do this. Me against Xerox. Now, Xerox does have low champion points. We're going to stick the heat on him very early here. I'm going to keep my shields very high. He has a lot of damage. Very poor sustain. So we're going to focus on the sustain more than anything. Getting the CC in a number of times there. I think he's going to start dark dealing. As soon as he dark deals, I'm going to go in for it. Good fight. We take him down with the burst combo. Good fight, Zero. Thank you for the fight, man. Appreciate it. It was a good effort, man. He does put a lot of pressure on me, but I think the burst that we have is very good against the Stam Sword. Good fight, man. How's it going, Captain Gurky? Welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome everyone else to the stream. Looks like we're through. We didn't die in the first round. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it. Sorry about that, Zero. It was a good fight, mate. Obviously, he is one of my mods. One of my most important mods, I would say. He's here almost every stream. Now, that doesn't mean anyone else is not important. Of course, everyone has earned their mod completely. Next, we have Krosnik. This is Kresna. Kresna is a really, really good player. Okay, Kresna's very good. He's against Massacre. I don't know who that is. This Kresna Seraphoth is a very good stamina player. I don't remember if he's Stamina Templar or Stamina Nightblade, in honesty. But he's pretty good. Sorry, Stamina Templar or Stamina DK, but he's pretty good in the fight. He's against... Who is he even against? Massacre. Like I said, I don't know who Massacre actually is. He's disconnected. Looks like Falooza down. Falooza's bailed. He's given up the ghost. Is he back? He's back. Falooza, you didn't offer an opinion. Massacre, I don't know this person. They look like to be playing a very stereotypical Stamblade. I'm very sure that Crescent's going to win this. I've never seen this person, and I have to say that Crescent's OP. Hey, you did fine, Crescent Zero, mate. You got a pretty shit draw there. I mean, there's a lot of people at low champion points, less experience, so I think you got pretty unlucky on that draw, man. But good fight, mate. People giving you the respect. You did a decent effort. Even getting through the shield's a valiant effort. I'm going to keep my excuse that my hands are freezing today, and I'm now busting for a pee as well. Like, absolutely desperate, but I don't want to do it whilst this fight's going on. Probably at some point I'll get Liz to take over, you know. Liz is happy to take over. She's giving me the nod of approval. So, Right now we have Crescent against the Stanblade. So the Stanblade I think is going to end up getting disqualified for excessive cloaking or dying, and I think that's how it's going to go. Crescent's very, very good on the Stamp DK. I've never seen this person before. I give him respect for tuning in. It's very good to see new people playing, but I think Crescent's going to take this down pretty strong. He's playing full cheese build, and he's very good at the cheese build. This is practically cheese build against cheese build. You've got bow, cloak, burst, combo, repeat against Stam DK and Black Rose, but yeah, the Black Rose is going to take it almost every fight there, even in a fair fight. I think in terms of present, like, in terms of ability, Crescent's the much better player. Scanner saying Stam DK wins with Heavy. Exactly, Heavy is a big bias to hit. You didn't apply to join in because of the Heavy, Scanner. Yeah, Krosnik's very good. I fought him on stream once. It was pretty deadly. It was kind of close. We actually got 0 with a pretty huge tether. I mean, I hit him with like a 12k tether and a 15k merciless. Pretty brutal. DC currently has the Emp buff, so DCs do have an advantage. If I get Crescent, I could honestly die to him. There's not many players I think I'm going to do if I play well, but I think it's going to be tough against very top tier DCs. With the buff, it's going to be the difference, I think, in getting the burst or not. Tenoise and Aluri. Aluri is very good to talk. Tenoise, I recognize that name. I'll know them by player name. I'll check. Let's have a look who this is. Alaru. I don't know if Tenoise is here yet. Tenoise is a name I recognize, though. For sure I've seen this person fight, so it's not some random scrub. Scanner getting a bit mean with a beam there. Christ. Looks like a nose Joe on Tenoise. It looks like Alaru might be taking this down. So it looks like Shay and Rage are both banned from the Duel tournament because of the aggro they create in the community. I personally like Shay. I think he's a decent guy, but he has created problems with that. Standard kids should be allowed to combo sword and board with two-hander. If they want sword and board, they should have to be forced to combine it with bow or dual wield. You can't force them to do it. I mean, it is a bit biased. Nothing we could do about that. Obviously, there is a lot of strength to heavy armor right now, but it's heavy armor that's more the problem, and Black Race that's more the problem than the actual Stam DK, I would say. Now, Stam DK is definitely stronger than most classes. I gotta say that. In any situation, Stamplar and Stam DK are the stronger, but it looks like Tenoise is not online. So, in the end, he's wasted. Alaru takes it. Free fight for Alaru again. Another cancel there. It's 3 cancels already. Not too great. Scanner here sharing the knowledge here. He's saying that it's more Black Rose. That's a problem. Now, I've never played heavy armor, so I can't really offer an opinion here. I like to play a high damage build. It takes some of your damage away. Black Rose, I mean, 40%. I've always stated this. 40% on the Constitution passive is way too much. So, I have to say that it is a little too strong. They probably should nerf it down. Looks like Hex is saying some good shit. And my Dusk. No, Dusk is one of my old dueling sparring partners. He is now, unfortunately, banned from the game for some of the stuff that he did was pretty nasty. But, yeah. So, I don't know who's next. They're quickly announcing the fight. We will see. So many people here. I have no idea who's completely entered. There's a lot of targets I'd like to get. There's a few that I really don't want to get. So, if we get Malcolm early on or Ulek Grogash, those are going to be the hard one. Bubbly against Laskicus. Bubbly now plays the Stamsorg. Very strong class in general. Laskicus, anyone know anything about him? It's not a name I recognize, at least by that name.
No idea at all.
What? He's level 26!
I'm just going to say good luck to Bubbly.
Well,
126.
how much money you betting, boys? Taking bets. 10 to 1. This is going to be an instant kill, honestly. I don't care how good this level 26 is, he doesn't have a chance. I mean, he's not going to have the burst. Bubbly's super, super good. He was okay on a Magsork, I would say he's tier 2, but on Stamsork, he's got to be top tier player. He's super, super good, so this is going to be an extremely biased fight. Bubbly's going to take this down in 5 seconds, I think. It's going to be almost an instant kill for this poor guy. Give him his credit for committing. I love the idea of people committing to the stream. It's very good to see people going in the tournament no matter what their level, champion points, things. That's one of the big things we try to do in this event, is invite people of all levels, but it's pretty brutal that they're getting drawn here. If Bubbly loses, he should be really shamed. Oh shit, he's got the dodges on point.
Oh my god, the damage.
Nightblade taking the domination in the early part. Holy shit. He's now in the trap. That's not good for the Nightblade. He roll dodges. I don't know how his stam is. Goes into Cloak with a heavy attack. We can obviously see him. That's a nice benefit. He needs to recast Cripple again here. I don't know if he's noticed that. He does. This guy's not bad, actually. You've got to give him his credit. A lot of people there wouldn't have seen the dodge on the cripple and not recast it. You've got to keep that uptime 100%. So he needs to recast cripple right now. That burst coming in, he needs to reshield. No, he's got the shields. I'm liking this. Honestly, I think the 26 is doing good right now. The 26 went off to a very good start. He doesn't have heal ward.
Rip.
The 26 has not unlocked a heal. He's down. Valiant effort, I gotta say. Let's see some appreciation for Laxicus there. That was a hell of an effort. For 26 champion points, that was a miracle effort. Gotta be said.
Good luck. GG.
Pretty valiant effort. I mean, I was expecting Bubbly to take down almost every opponent, so honestly to even last that long is pretty good. We're saying in my heart he won. He did do fantastically there. 232 if you're viewing, guys. If you have any requests or you have people you want to see on the panel, give me a shout. If they are named Legendary Rage, the answer is no. Anyone else? I don't really give a shit. So if they want to come on, be my guest. We currently have Falooza here, a very experienced DK, and Skander on the Templar. They're both absolutely silent, so that's a load of use, really, isn't it? Fortunately, you have me, and I never shut up.
It's your stream. I respect you.
Alright, alright. We got the backing at least. We'll take the backing. Sucks you don't get tourneys like this on PS4. Try organize it, man. I mean, this is not duelist players. Oh shit, this will be a good fight. I'm back, man. It's actually a pretty good match played. I gotta say, I still favour Samoin to win. This guy's an absolute monster. He's one of the people who's going to be hard for us to kill. Last I knew, he was playing Jord and Bow with Red Mountain and Viper. I don't know if they actually DQ'd that, because I know they disqualified using Viper and Veladrift, but I don't think they kind of realised that, you know, Red Mountain does the same thing.
I'm pretty sure he's not using that anymore. I think
No, he's using one-hand shield and Jord. Okay. This guy's extremely good on the Stam DK. He doesn't run a two-hander. He runs a set called the Leeching set, which is a heavy armor set from ICP. Very unique build. I really appreciate this guy. I do him a lot on the stream. Always very close. He's an incredibly good player, though. Absolutely top tier. Excellent theory crafter on the EU server. He makes a lot of his own builds from scratch, etc. Bad is not a bad player. This guy's a good match player, okay? He's not an easy kill, but I still don't think he's going to kill Samoin. Samoin's just so good.
He runs a very, very cool dot build.
Yeah, he runs a dot build using the Leeching set, so that's the green shit you see on the floor occasionally right there when he casts a skill. That gives him a heavy heal over time, and also a heavy dot. Now, if you do see that, you need to get out of it, but it can be quite hard to tell when it's down as the opponent, so bad team may often be stood in that when he shouldn't be. Either way, Samoin can get the heal from it, so it's pretty hard. Good burst from Bad there. I really hope Bad takes it down, because Nightblade versus Nightblade, I'm going to kill pretty much every matchblade, I think. Against Samoin, it's always going to be hard. Like I said, he's one of the people that's very tough to beat. He runs Scoria as well on stamina with the Duel. Another big burst in from there. He has used his ulti there. Only got to half health, so Bad T looking good on the tanks, honestly. It's going to be a question of whether Bad T can sustain those shields properly. If he's not running Lich, as experienced as I am, I have to say that not sustaining against Samoin is very hard. The pressure he puts on melt shields in seconds. You can see the harness down instantly, and there goes the heal ward. Pretty much instantaneous with the amount of dot pressure he puts. Can I give Bishop post a little bomb video you made yesterday on your Match Decay? Feel free, mate. Drop it in the chat. Not a problem. Looks pretty close here on Honesty. So what do we reckon, guys? Who are we favouring here? Are we favouring Bad T or Samoin? Big burst from Bad T there. Samoin often forgetting to heal here. I'm not sure he's realising how big the burst from Bad T actually is. Another big Merciless. I would say that Bad T is running a pretty similar build to myself, except with Destro Resto, it looks like. Or Resto maybe. Have I seen a Destro?
Yeah, he's probably running your Necropotence.
But is it Firestaff or is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, he's running Firestaff Necropotence. I'm not lost to a Destro Necropotence yet. There's 4 minutes left to fight. He takes him down! Holy shit!
Oh my fucking...
What an effort! To kill Samoin is quite an achievement. That guy is a monster. That's very good for us, honestly, because I don't think I'm going to lose to Bad T. Samoin really could have given me a good run. Valiant effort by Bad T. Holy shit! I was so biased in favour of Samoin. He's incredibly strong, but that's a decent build. I mean, I still think I'm going to kill it. I think damage shield wise, we've got the better burst combo by running Jeweled. We have slightly less sustained damage, Destro against Resto, but that is some hell of an effort. Honestly, that's incredible. Who won the fight? Oh, what a fight. Yeah, exactly. Really good fight. I appreciate all you guys dropping the follows today. If you are new to the stream, you're enjoying the commentary today, you want to show that love, then There is a donation option if you ever want to. That's entirely up to you. But most importantly, hit that follow button to show the love if you do want to see this sort of content again. I commentated every Duel tournament apart from Legendary Rages so far on the EU server. We'll continue to do so. And of course, I 1vx pretty much every day on stream. That is my main speciality. Normally got about 200 viewers. So if you want to join that community, hit that follow button, please. But let's see who we have now. We have Amarine against Azias. Amarina is okay. He's someone I'm not going to struggle to kill, I think. Azias is not online again. So many people offline. What the hell? What do I think of Kenneset? 5 Julian 3 well power. 2 Kenner is not good in a duel situation. 2 Kenner is going to burn you down. You're not going to sustain it. So yeah, Azias seems to be off. So it's going to be another one that goes instantly to the joy vote. A lot of cancels.
Not even my turn, I'm already so nervous.
He's probably eating in this time.
Yeah. Looks like he's going to get a forfeit again, so if people are not here, as far as I'm aware, they get forfeited. Holy shit, Falooza getting a really bad draw here, but as a DK he can do okay. Falooza against Malcolm, this is going to be a very, very interesting fight. Falooza's obviously in the TS for me, so I'll be a little quieter.
Malcolm.
Are you happy for me to commentate, or you want to commentate your own stuff, or what?
You can keep the wings.
Yeah, you can keep the wings. So Falooza is a match DK. Running wings. He's running a heavy duel build. He's very good on the DK. Malcolm is probably the best Magic Sork on the EU server, or certainly one of them. So, what do you reckon, Falooza? You reckon you can do this? You'll be back. Falooza thinks he can do it. He thinks he can take it. He's muted on TS, so he can't hear us, so we will be commentating for him. Thank you. We'll be commentating for him. Falooza's the DK on the left, and Malcolm the Sork. Now, Sork DK, for those interested, is one of the biggest counter fights you're ever going to see, because the Sork is running mines, which are complete counter to the wings. Sorry, to the DK close combat, but wings are also a complete counter to a caster. There's the wings coming down there, so Falooza is going to keep those wings up pretty much all the time. He's very good on the DK. I don't think he's going to miss that. But on the other hand, Malcolm is going to constantly keep those mines down, so you're going to probably see a stalemate here. I can't see either killing each other. It's not going to be an easy fight for either side. Malcolm is bad. Malcolm is not bad. He's very good on a Sork. He has recently changed his build. He used to run Lich and Julianus. He's now running something with Amber Plasm, which is pretty interesting. No crit resist at all, so if Falooza can get through the shields with enough burst, right there you can see a lot of damage comes in very fast when the shield's meant. Exactly. He used to run a typical Sork build. He runs slightly different now in terms of skills. I would still say that it's fairly stereotypical, but I think he's better at playing it. Falooza, on the other hand, runs a pretty different Match DK build. He does run some stereotypical sets. I would say I would kill him. But in terms of the actual play style, he runs some interesting skills on that. The Atro is very bad news for everyone. The Atro is pretty stupid. I don't really agree that you can have to stand in range of that. If you imagine standing at a banner, how many of you people in the chat are going to stand at a banner? No one is going to choose optionally to stand at a banner. Atro is the same sort of degree of damage, so being forced to stand the Atro is very, very biased in Sork's favor. I don't like that at all. The other favor I really don't like in the rules is the rules against cloaking. Cloaking is allowed. The rules about cloaking is you're not allowed to do it excessively, but there's no real definition of excessive. I think most stand blades are just going to go burst cloak the whole fight, and a lot of stand blades are going to get through on Joy decision unless they're very smart on what they're doing, because the pressure can never be there. I don't know how they can really ever do a Joy vote for this fight, because the thing is, Falooza can't attack and Malcolm can barely attack.
In my opinion, it's gonna be endless.
It's never going to end. I'm with Scanner here. I don't think this is ever going to end. I don't know how they're even going to vote on this, because I don't think either people are even going to get close to dead, because the Sork is just going to constantly put mines. He's got the sustain to do so. Falooza can't do anything about the mines. And Falooza... I'm going to suggest something to them. I'm going to suggest them that they do no mines, no wings. I think that's a decent way of doing this fight. I just don't know if you can ever go to Joy vote in this, because it's so biased in every form to both sides. Both are complete counters. Yeah, exactly. He's just shield stacking, occasionally gets an attack off, keeps his wings up all the time, so the only damage he's really taken is the curse and the light stack. But the mines completely counter the DK, so... Actually... Yeah, that's one thing I would say, but I think that's a good thing. I mean, Liss next to me is offering an opinion that Faluzza is actually not really taking any damage from the mines. He's just kind of running into him because he's got the tank ability to do so. The issue is... See, the issue is that because he gets rooted by it, he can't attack. So it's very, very stalemate. We should actually move back here. We're kind of AoE capping him, mate. I really think they should rerun this fight without mines and without wings, because I think no mines, no wings is going to offer you the fairest opinion on how this actually goes. I don't think it's going to end either way, but I think mines and wings is just so counter-counter that it's a pointless fight. I still stand by that no mines, no wings is the way to go on this fight. I would have personally counted out mine spam. The thing is, right, Sorks generally are all going to do this mine spam, and it's exactly the same cheese as Cloak. It completely counters all close combat. I know Heavy can tank for days, but he's also got decent damage. I thought it myself. I'm not giving any bias to you. I like both these guys. Both are decent friends of mine. Both are very top-tier duelists. They are very, very good duelists. Both are running out of magicka, both are running out of resources, but it's just that you can't really put a joy vote on something where it's never really going to go anywhere, because the wings is a counter and the mines is a counter. The criticism they're giving right now against Faluzza is that he's missed his wings a couple of times. I would say no one's going to spam wings. I don't know, I don't like that if they vote in favour. I really think they should go no wings and no mines. Malcolm does have the upper hand, but it's so counterable. I mean, the thing is, Faluzza can't physically attack. He's just going to camp those mines, and unless you have a ranged ability, there's nothing you can do against that. That is bad. He did miss the meteor. Now I favour Malcolm.
Yeah.
I think excessive mind spam should have been taken out in the rules. I just think mind spam is way too much of a counter for everything close combat. It's not going to affect me as range. I mean, I can't CC them, of course. But I don't like it at all that that's going to be the case. I actually haven't cast the mark yet, so I'm pretty sure I'm still able to swap it. And I think... I still don't know. I mean, I haven't used that first ability, so that's still interchangeable for me. I'm not allowed to swap it based on the fight. I have no idea what's going to be better there, Mark or Lotus fans. See, Mark is going to be good against the Stanblade. I can't use the tech pots, which means they're just going to hide, but I need the Lotus fan to ever deal with the mines. There's no other way I'm going to kill them, because they're just going to hide. I don't know. You like Legendary Mage from AT. Legendary Mage actually gave up on Sork. He wasn't performing at all good enough, so he's quit the Sork. He's kind of shit on that. He now mains a Stam Decay because it's the easiest class. Show me the map for the tournament. Sure, Max. Sorry, mate. This is where we are if you do want to come to the tournament. This is on Spellbreaker. It is a draw. They look like they're voting against Faluzza. I don't know if I like that because it's so counterable with the mines.
Mine camp.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said they should rerun the fight without mines and without wings. I think that's the best way to do it. I mean, it's super hard for you then, but
Malcolm won. Please. Okay.
Yeah.
Good fight, Malcolm, if you're in the stream.
They gave Malcolm the vote. I don't really like the idea of voting there. I would have taken the skills. You have Inner Light to reveal Nightblades. True. Okay, we go with the Lotus then. I mean, Inner Light does it to a point, but I think that's the way. I don't like that fight at all. I don't like the way the voting system works because of how counter it is. I'll say it one last time. Mines and Wings are the ultimate counter that you can ever have, apart from maybe Stanblade versus Stanblade Cloak Spam. Because the thing is, the Mines counters all close combat, and the Wings counters all ranged combat, so it's very weird. This will be a pretty good fight. Shalidor, as far as I'm aware, he's pretty good, right?
Yeah, he's running a heavy attack build with the Stamsork.
So Shalidor is a heavy attack Stamsork build. Joe Calidor is a specialized... Is he on a DK? Oh, he is. Oh, it's not Joe Calidor, it's Jojo. Never mind, I thought it was Joe Calidor. Okay. This is Jojo. Jojo's playing as tank Stam DK. I will beat him every day of the month. He has no damage. As soon as I attack him, all the pressure's on him. So, in terms of fighting Jojo, I will beat him every time. Shalidor, I don't really know. He's playing a heavy attack Stamsork build, so we'll see how this goes. Never seen this at all. It's something different. So, I want Shalidor to win for the difference vote. We'll see how it goes. Who won the previous fight? It ended up going to a vote because neither were ever going to kill each other, and it went to Malcolm. I don't know how much I liked the vote because the mind cap was strong, but the wings were strong. It's just a counterfest. There's no way you can vote. Give me music bot. If I give me music bot, I can't upload the video, so it's a problem there. So Shalidor is going to be fighting against Joe. Jojo plays the pretty typical tanky Stam Decay build. Very boring build in my opinion. So I heavily favour Shalidor. Jojo especially has no damage. I fought him on my Mage Decay. I think he actually managed to attack me once in the whole fight. He's running Veladrift. That's a bit more damage. Right now it's looking heavily in favour of the Stamsork. So does he literally only heavy attack?
When he got Dumbreaker.
Does he really only heavy attack?
Kinda.
Okay, he does do some skills, but that's a weird build. I mean, interesting. Comes in with a leap, really no damage. Good block there. You're going to head out. You've got lots of practicing to get done today. Take care, man. Hope you can get there with your card tricks. Good luck with it as a career, buddy. So, I already can tell you that this fight is unlikely to end. Neither of them really have any damage, to be honest. It's so tank fest. I don't know if the lack of damage is because of Jojo or because of Julia. They're both running heavy armor tank builds. It's going to be a pretty boring one. Can you still join? I don't think so, Max. I think it's closed, unfortunately. I wish you could, man. Would have been fun to fight you. So yeah, I don't think this is going to go anywhere, guys. I think this is going to be a very boring fight to commentate.
It's a pretty slow fight, yeah.
Shalidor can one-hit him. You still reckon? I don't know. Let me give Fahad an invite. A very boring fight right now. I'll see if Fahad wants to commentate that. We'll have a Sork, so we'll have a Sork, a Templar, a Nightblade, and a DK here. That'd be pretty much perfect. The others two can be quiet, but they're slowly talking a bit more, you know. Yeah, exactly. This is very, very typical meta. He runs 16k heavies, but I think that's going to be a crit, right? He's not going to hit 16k heavy attack on a heavy armor build.
He could do it if he's under 50% life.
But you think that's ever going to happen? I don't think this is ever going to end. You're a beast. Thank you, Targaris, mate. I appreciate it. There are 4 minutes left to fight. Probably about 3 minutes by the time I said that. It's never going to go anywhere. A very shit fight indeed. I think Shalidor's going to take it on the vote. I wish he didn't, because Shalidor actually, if he is hitting that heavy on the heavy attack, it's going to be kind of hard. You can commentate. Jay, you can commentate if you really like. If you can load TS on yours, you're welcome to come, mate. It's obviously my brother there. Now, I'll give you a non-biased perspective. Alright, Fallujah doesn't want to come, so we do have one space on the panel still. Does it count if we see Liz? Through the mirror, you've been spotted. Let's have a double check here. Ah, that barely counts. You can see, like, you can see an arm.
I'm still here.
A very lame fight here. Shalidor's definitely going to take it on the jury vote. They might as well end it now. It's never going to end. Pretty shit fight. Let's see some resident sleepers in the chat, boys. The more we get, the more prayers there are that this fight actually ends. I'm going to bang one in myself because that's that shit. Yeah. I'm popping a sleeper in the chat for good measure. No, he does have it. I'm popping a sleeper in the chat for good measure. There we go. Bang that bad boy in there. Very lame fight. Tank versus tank. Welcome to the meta. One of the reasons I was hesitant to come in. Wet noodle slap fight. Exactly, man. They go whoosh, whoosh, with this little noodle slapping them. Good to see the sleepers in the chat. More sleepers, more prayers that the fight will finally be called a tie. What a waste of life this one was. Just think, I could have had my piss in this time, which I'm absolutely desperate to do. Tell Liz her hair's looking good. Liz, your hair's looking good. Your hair's being witnessed. In the mirror. You're being scouted out. No moving. You're going to visit them by the end. You will, you will. She's shy, guys. She's shy. Be peace. Cheese and cheese is excessive cheese. Well, you got cheese and crackers. You get sort of cheese and jam sandwiches. This right here is cheese and cheese. You're quite right. This is absolute boredom. This is boredom in human form right here. I hope they end this. I'm just going to tell Alib, just end this. Cause
Both are like fucking tanky ass duel.
welcome to the cheese and cheese fest. The saddest thing is how many of these are going to go to Jory. Which is very sad. Not Jory, sorry. How many of these are going to end up kind of dominating light armor builds in the Jory vote because of the pressure they put on? The light armor has the better burst, but the heavy armor has so much sustain and tank ability that I think a lot of those fights are going to end up tying. You like your outfit? Thank you. Do you mean in-game? With the Emperor suit? Or do you mean my fantastic jumper here because it's fucking freezing? Yeah, I do have the camera in front of the chat, so no one could see that. Oh, do I?
To be
Needs to be
honest,
moved.
Bob, we should without wings or mines.
That's what I said should happen, mate. That's what I said should happen.
I didn't do. Yeah, that'd be better to be honest because
I
we
think
didn't
so
really
too. It
finish.
was never going to go. They both
Yeah.
lose. Yeah, let's just disqualify them both. Let me see it, guys. One in the chat if you think both should just be disqualified for playing cheese builds. I'm banging a few ones in there. I'm sticking a few in there. Let's ban them both. Both of them lose. They say there's going to be 2 Black Rose versus Black Rose fights. Pretty lame.
Stop the fight already.
Why do they not stop it? I'm losing life here. They say that people age slower when they're having fun, but life moves faster. Well, right now, I'm aging fucking fast.
There's 10 seconds left. I just asked.
What's the TS? Can someone poke the TS to Joe? Liz, can you whisper? Can you type out the TS on this laptop for Joe? You closed it. Okay. One sec. Let me sort out the TS, Joe.
Shalidor won.
Well, that was a pretty shit fight. Shalidor definitely gets the vote in my opinion. Let me give my brother TS fast, who does want to come in and join the tournament commentary. That's wrong, Joe. Let me change it. Nearly there. So, that was a pretty lame fight there, it's got to be said. They've given the vote to Shalidor. I like that as well, but I don't like the fight at all. Personally, it's going to be sad how many of those end up dominating the tournament simply because of the kind of stacking of the cheese, you know. Next fight is Surt Buzz versus Lou. I don't know who Surt Buzz. Lou has already fought one, so it looks like we're recycling players right now. Quantum's already won one fight. He's very, very good Templar. Very, very top tier. And Surt Buzz...
Yeah, it's just seeing the build is running.
Oh, Surt Buzz is Swifty Buzz. This guy runs a Nightblade. This is going to be a very one-sided fight. Again, I think that Quantum's going to take this down. Blabberfat, how's it going, mate? You're welcome to join us in the commentary if you like. We do need a couple more people here. More people the merrier, because some people are really quiet. I did take down my first fight. My first fight was against a Stamsork. We did pretty good against it. We finally got him with a good burst in about 30 seconds. Pretty nice fight on my half. In terms of the draw, I could have had many far easier draws, but yeah, we dominated that fight in the end. It's okay, I got him. You're almost thinking... You entered the address, what do you do? You need to move down to our channel, Joe. Let me tell Lieb. Okay, Joe will move you down, Joe. You're almost thinking to log in and be an EP up there. Please do. Master Commentator, Fira. Fira's too young, I don't know. Swifty Bull's actually doing good. I thought this would be very one-sided, but Constantly missing a lot of purges. How's it going, Joe? Welcome.
How's that?
That mic, though. Pretty shit mic. Vlad doesn't like to talk without a voice mod anyway. Ah, fair enough. He's not forced to. I actually really favour the Nightblade here. That was a nice burst there with the CC, but I think the Nightblade's doing pretty good on the burst, honestly.
Yeah, he is.
I don't think the
don't
Templar's
really
really
see
got
this.
anywhere here. He's mostly been defensive. I would say that the Nightblade's doing perfectly with shields. I really didn't think this Nightblade would win, because I kill this guy very, very easily normally. Jesus, wet that ice, it's hard. So, Consum again, continuing to fight. Pretty defensive. He's put some pressure on, but there. I don't know how we can really judge this one, because again, I think it's going to be a tie. And this is one of the big problems that we're going to have with Duel's next patch, because next patch, there's going to be way too many duels that are just going to go forever, and there's no time limit. What I would suggest to Zenimax is they make a time limit and add up the damage and just give the person with the most damage during the duration of the fight the win. Because obviously it's not perfect to do that, but it's the best it can do. Oh shit! Consum lands a burst. Bad. Surtballs goes for a burst, but it's really bad time to do so. Should have popped his shields. Played that badly and he gets punished for it. So in the end, well played Consum. He had the domination for most of that fight. One mistake. He's down. He's out. Rest in Pringles. That's the end of that. If they are recycling fights right now, we could quite easily be in against Dragonfly, which would be quite nice for us. Dragon's pretty good match played, but I think I'm going to kill him most days. Remove heavy from the jewels. Let's just remove armor from the jewels. Let's play naked. That's how it should be done. Medium burst or light burst? I actually use an insane burst on a dual bar. I don't see the point in running sustained damage with a D-stir. And the reason that is these days in the meta, you either run tank or you run full burst. And this way we get a sustain with full burst. Because on my dual bar, I can stick out 60k burst damage if it's a really squishy target in 1 second. Next is going to be Sladen versus Aruna. So it looks like they're still cycling a few people against reruns. I guess they're cycling losers, but maybe I'm wrong. No, because Constant won. So I'm not sure what's happening here. But Sladen comes in. Sladen is on the Stam Sork, it looks like. I know he's normally a Sork. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's on his Nightblade. He is. He's on his Nightblade right now. I'm so desperate for a P right now. Gotta be said.
Someone's attacking someone.
Leon, how's it going? Oh yeah, someone's bombing. I'm gonna leave you my panelists for 2 secs. Are you sure you don't want to commentate? Okay, Liz doesn't want to come. So I'm gonna leave you with the panelists. I'm relying greatly on Fallujah and Joe. He said he'll come in, but we'll leave him. I'm greatly relying on Fallujah and Joe to commentate this. But yeah, I need a pee, guys. So I'll be back in about 20 seconds. It's going to be a boring fight anyway. It's going to be roll, dodge, and cloak against shield stack. So be right back, guys. 2 minutes.
Well, here
And
we
the
are.
silence.
Here we are, all alone.
Go for loser. You are being watched by 200 people and more.
Yeah, this is so awkward. I can't handle.
It was actually pretty fast.
Solid win.
Type
guy.
one in chat if this is awkward.
This incredible commentary.
Yeah, incredible. Incredible.
We're having to watch it on Tom's stream as
Yoshi.
well. The
Yeah,
match
yeah.
is delayed.
I'm getting all the ones.
Infra. Yoshi is a pretty good knight, brother.
I reckon we should get everyone in the chat to spam something. So when
But
Tom
he's
comes
not
back,
with the
it's
knight,
focused
he's
on-
with the Templar. Oh my, oh my.
Oh man, Sladen takes it down. Arunus is gone. The Kraken has been released. The Red Sea has parted. And I am now no longer crossing my legs. Like NOB says, hit that follow button if you want to see. I am mainly a 1vx PvPer, but I do commentate most of the duel tournaments. If we say donate £10, then Liz has to commentate one duel. I love it. Genius idea. Let's think of a price. Liz, how much are we going for? What do you reckon, boys in the chat? How much should be the price to get Liz on for 1 second? You really don't want to? But just to sit, like, on the camera? Briefly. Okay. Liz says she may come on the end on camera, but she doesn't want to commentate. We'll take it. We'll take it. But like NOB says, if you're enjoying your stay today, you want to see some 1vx action, some more commentaries, please hit that follow button. She looks hot. She is stunningly attractive.
I am going to duel Malcolm now. No shields, no
was.
mines. I mean wings, no mines.
Karma PK
Just
says, Liz looks hot. $10, £10 for one duel. Guys, I would take it. I would take it in a heartbeat, you know. It's my living. I've got to get those donations in, but Liz isn't up for it, so... You know, I'm not one of those brutal people who's going to one-side it. So, who have we got here? Someone's yelling infra. I don't know if he's fighting. Who's fighting? Do we know yet?
No idea. Be right back.
Is that the girlfriend? Yes, it is. She's chilling. Yes, it is. It is. It is. She's chilling on the bed right now. She's over for a week. That's why this week I'll be streaming slightly less. I'll only be streaming about 4 hours a day this week. But once she's gone back, we'll be on a normal schedule. I'll probably go pretty hard for a couple of days, you know. Especially when she's back at university. I'm going to stream very long hours in the day. So rest assured, you're going to see some 1vx action at its prime. Is she family or what? No, she's just a girlfriend. Already had her on the bed. She's already there. Sarcastic remarks. Very mean, guys. Very mean. Are we together? We are. So, who do we have here on the fight? They haven't told us yet. Very slow here. It looks like Yuashi's standing out, but I have no idea who's against him. They're taking a long time.
Well,
Oh, is it Yuashi and Infra?
probably.
Yeah, but Infra is nowhere to be found.
Okay, but Infra crashed, I think, because he was online. No, I don't see him online. He's not been online for a long time. I think they have to forfeit him.
I'm going to duel Malcolm. Be right back.
Alright, good luck.
Alright.
Am I going to duel someone? We already had my first fight. I fought Zero Waffles, our stream mod. Excellent Stamsork. Took him down. You're a lad. Thank you, mate. I wouldn't say I am, though. I just kind of chill. People get in the mirror list right now. They're judging. They can see her back right now and a quarter of a shoulder. Holy shit. She's revealing. There's the hair. We're seeing her. There's a hand poking in and a foot just about. There's tiny little feet. They're midget. Come on. It's fine. Am I cheating you with... Oh, am I cheating on you with that stunning blonde lady? I'm afraid I couldn't cheat on her, so no. Bet she's chained to the bed. Fuck, someone's caught me out. God damn it. People are catching me out in action. Guys, I had to pretend I had company for the commentary, you know. Everyone else on the TS is quiet as fuck. I had to chain someone in, you know. You guys should have like 4 more duels going at once. It's difficult because you have to keep them all organized. To organize that much would take a lot of organizing. I reckon I could do it, but I don't think many people would have that much organizing. They're going to give Infra 1 minute more because he is one of the people who's kind of running it in the off term. They're going to give him a minute more to turn up, but I think this is going to end up going Iwashi in favor simply because Infra doesn't turn up. Did you miss Liz? You did. She was in the mirror briefly, mate. You'll have to watch the replay. Full replay will be on my YouTube. Like 6 hours it's going to be or something. You'll check her out on the YouTube. There'll be screenshots of you worldwide. They'll be uploading you to list.net. Blobsbeenchaining.com. Blobs Lies is already out there. Heinrich posting it hot. I mean, he meant business when he came in with that bullshit. He's this numpty who started faking screenshots. He'd take these single comments. No mic, if not, I join. And you're welcome to listen to us live if you really want. Yeah, this guy's like a nutcase. He has like some psycho disorder against me and starts spamming shit against me, all these screenshots. He takes these individual comments from different things I've said over the years, combines them with masterful photoshopping, except for one thing. You can see these fucking random commas and things. Infra is online. Ah, he is here. He made it in time. Infra scrapes in. Oh, that's Boa. Never mind. It's similar look. Infra's finally realised. So Infra is now coming. He was in the toilet. It looks like Infra is in business. He probably took the same idea as me, you know, part the Red Sea. If it's a Red Sea, you got problems. I'd see a doctor for that, actually. Question to Liz. What are your thoughts on your boyfriend playing ESO while you're still there? Her thoughts were something like this, and I'm going to mimic this. I'm going to have to see my own camera. Nah, she knows. I pre-warned her when she was coming that I had to keep streaming because I took a holiday to visit her, which was my week off streaming or a couple of weeks off streaming. So I did tell her she's welcome to come. I do have to stream like 4 hours a day. So we get a couple of hours in, but I spent plenty of time with her. We went 10-pin bowling today. Yesterday we had a tour around my local town, things like that. Getting somewhere. What else have we got planned? Taking her to dinner tomorrow. Thai restaurant. Fancy. Get in there. She's giving me a lot of sarcastic faces here. She's embarrassed. Let's keep going. What else have we got? We are planning to go to Water Park. Go blackberry picking for apple and blackberry pie. We are going to scenic tours of flowered gardens. No, I'm kidding. That's never going to happen. Not in a month in Sundays. I'd be forced into that one. Christ. Can you come? Anyone else want to come to the Thai restaurant? Anyone paying? Anyone around England, you're welcome to join me in the Thai restaurant as long as you're paying. Okay, so we finally got the fight. It looks like it's going to be Infra on the Match DK. Or Stam DK, is he? I think he's Stam DK with a 2-hander. So Infra's playing the Stam DK. Boring as fuck. Against Iwashi on the Stamplar. I beg the Stam DK win. I hate Stamplars. I don't want to fight those. Sad thing is, that is your record. Oh, you went bowling today, got a total of 66. That is a banging score, mate. 66, 10 rounds, averaging a total of 6.6. Epic stuff. Still not as good as my brother. My brother smashed it. He came in with 6 ends with 0. And a total score of 28, averaging a massive 2.8. How tall is this? This is 5'4". What the fuck? Someone guessed that? Someone's got those bloody stalker eyes going strong. They're saying in the chat she's tiny. She's
The
not that
damage.
tiny. Yuashi dominating already. The heat coming in on Infra, but to be honest, it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be a purge fest from Yuashi's side. It's going to be a tank fest on both sides. It's going to be another Black Rose. It's going to be another resident in the sleeper in the chat. So please, guys, hook me up with that resident sleeper in the chat. I'm going to bang one in for good measure, because that is what this fight deserves. What a boring fucking fight it's going to be. Tank versus tank, once again. Slap that bad boy in. There it is. How are we? How's it hanging? I'm going fantastically, mate. You guys reckon it's going to end? The thing is, you actually has purge to get rid of the dots.
And he's down on these to end the bar.
Yeah.
Coming jabs will not.
£20 for the guest doesn't work quite like that. Your best win. I won my first fight, mate, so I'm happy with that. You know, we're through a fight. We haven't embarrassed ourselves in the first. I appreciate you boys dropping the follow, by the way. A couple of you have dropped that follow to date. If you are enjoying the commentary, you want to see these dual tournaments again, slap it. Show the love to this team. This tournament is ran by I Love Cheese and Lieblings. They've done a fantastic job. They're not a part of any guild that's dual tournament. They are a part of my trade guild. If you guys, by the way, are on the PCEU tournament and you want to join in, we do run all sorts of things like this dual tournament regularly here, run by people in guilds like these guys, run by myself, etc. So if you do want an invite to that, you just want to chat there, you want to trade, be my guest, send me an invite or a mail in game at Blobs, and we'll crack on. I think Infra's going to lose in the vote. He's not really getting much pressure on, but it's quite biased that a Stam Decay kind of relies on the dots. The dots are all just going to get purged because Stamplars can get so much magic recovery still. It's going to be a waste of time, basically. Who we got in the house? Someone joining.
Hey, I'm just going to say that, so for round 3, since we didn't know who would win round 2,
Okay.
we have to adjust the bracket. So there's just going to be a short break while we sort of bracket out.
Yeah, no problem.
Wait.
Yeah, no problem.
User left your channel.
Alright, so what she was saying there on the slightly shit mic is they are going to take a short break after this fight just to sort out the next brackets, because this will be the last of the first bracket. I believe there's 4 brackets altogether, like 4 divisions. We got through the first. Is this on your match blade? This is my match blade. I'll be playing on the match blade today. Could have gone with the match DK, but if I get against the Templar, it's never going to end, so I went with the match blade in the end. Why no distro for the duels? Because duel is better. You see, in the current meta, what people don't realize is that it's all about tank or kill. I'm going for the kill approach. If you run into distro, you're getting good sustained damage, great sustained damage for a long, long time. You're going to pummel them, but you're not going to have the burst. To get through the tanks, the only way to go is a burst. So you need to bang the burst combo on there, and the Jewel is the way to get that. So in my opinion, Jewel and DPSing on the resto bar is better. We use sustain on the Jewel and our burst comes on the sustain on our resto and our burst comes on the Jewel. That is the only way to fight these days, in my opinion, in this patch. Sustain yourself with some decent damage, keep some pressure on them, keep your heals up, get up to your burst combo and blitz them down. And this has the maximum possible burst. What's the tourney prize? I actually have no idea. I don't really give a shit. If I win it, I'll probably just give it to you guys in the stream. As long as you're on the EU server, of course, but I don't give a shit about it. Do I like Mexican food? We actually went to a couple of Mexican restaurants when me and Liz went to Cardiff. Pretty nice. How would you go about bursting on a match sort? Can't really run Duel. Can. Nothing stops you. I've seen a couple of people running weird ones on that. We had an interesting suggestion on how to play a match talk that was really clever, honestly, from one of the people at my stream the other day. What they were using was the other morph of mines. So rather than mine camping, they were using the one that you throw, and they were combining that with the burst of the frag. So they threw the mines, because of the delay of it in the air, they throw the frag and the curse and the other stuffs up there on a Duel build. It's really, really cool. I've never seen it in action, but it sounds a clever idea, so I would love to try it. That is another way to go. Ice Staff is another great way to go, because rooting is a way to burst people's stamina down, and that's good pressure. Gold for the EU only. Unfortunately, I can't give gold to other people simply because I don't have it, so yeah. You run Duel on a Sork, my man. That's what we like to see. I don't know. A lot of Sorks can skill to get a decent burst just with a Meteor streak and the frag. I mean, Meteor, the base damage on a Sork is so high because the amount of magic you can stack and things. Now, that is different to Necro. When is it my turn to fight? I don't know, mate. I'm not in charge of the tournament. I'm just running, but we are commentating. I did do my first fight, and we took that down. So, we won our first fight. Good shit. Hopefully, we don't get stuck against the Templar. Do I know if the automated set comes on next patch affects poison and disease damage? It still says physical damage. I don't know, mate, I'm afraid. Coral, how's it going? Coral, obviously one of our newer mods. Excellently earned it. Great support on the stream. Always showing up. Always very helpful in the chat. If you guys ever want to earn a mod, just keep that help going in the chat. Keep nice to people, you know. Everyone can earn it. It's got the bias vote, you see. She just gave me the look. Looked cute for a second. She was in. That's the way to get a mod, isn't it, Liz? I'm getting another look. This looks like...
Stamina is boring.
Stamina is very boring. Guys, what I'm going to need you guys to do in the chat is drop any form of sad face. It's got to look sad or bored. for the most depressing fight so far, even worse than the last tank versus tank fight. Let's drop it in the chat. One sad face is one prayer that this fight is finally going to be forfeited, because what a waste of time. Is there a time limit on the fights? The time limit on the fights is 5 minutes. Let's see the Bible thumbs in the chat, boys. Bible thumbs in the chat. What was that mean?
I will drop a Jesus beam in time.
Yeah.
They don't have it.
Appreciate the Bible thumbs, guys. It's well-deserved faces in the chat. We even got a sloth in there for good measure. That's what's needed for a fight like this. Very lame fight, it's got to be said. Let me see, guys. I'm going to temporarily give someone some love and a shout on the stream. They can give me a little conversation about themselves in private chat. To anyone who gives me the best description in 5 words to summarize this fight, give me a caption for this fight in the chat. Let's see who dominates it. 1 caption each. Please don't put multiple captions. We're going to do a caption competition for how shit this fight is.
Stop it already. You're losing time.
I've got my caption. My caption is going to be Siege Shield saves the day. This fight is Resident Sleeper. Pretty basic. Welcome to one Tamriel. Pretty good effort. Wake me when it's over. I like it. Stonewall taking it down. That's good. 2 sluts fighting over a man. The bitch slaps. You're quite right. That's another good one. When black grows is meta. Too stereotypical, mate. We need some creation in there. Who's in the background? If you mean in the mirror, that is Liz. That's my girlfriend. Self-relating meta build, Joe. Another pretty good one there. They have sorted the brackets because it's such a bloody long fight. Feels really, really bad, man. Another good summary. And then they were born again. Yeah. Mephos versus Dragon. Mephos is going to take this, I think. Dragon getting a pretty unlucky draw here. Mephos very, very, very good stand Nightblade. Now, if Dragon is on the Matchblade, he should actually win based on build. So Matchblades have a decent advantage against Stamina Blades. I don't know if that's actually true in this pattern. It used to be true in the old meta. I don't know if that's actually true anymore. He is running a decent... I don't know. I feel that, honestly, I feel Dragonfly should take this, but it's going to be hard because Mephos is very good on a Stanblade.
I just fought him again.
I think the person who takes it, we're going to give him a quick shout out. Stonewall takes that competition. Oh, actually, the Physic coming in. We need Radiant Depression. I think that's going to trump it. I think that Physic taking the crown. We need Radiant Depression was the way we summoned up that fight. Decent summary there, mate. Decent caption competition. So, match played against Stanblade. Mephos is very, very good. One of the best Stanblades in the game. The best actually got forfeited because he didn't turn up in time. He is now on, but rest in peace, Sushi. May he be remembered. But we'll see how Ganks does here. It's all going to be about how he reapplies his image in his dots. He stood in one trap there. A bad move, but it can happen. Certainly I stand in a few traps in most fights. Heavy armor should be banned in tournaments. Oh, please. I love it. So, a lot of heat coming on Ganks here, but that's always going to be the way. It's the nature of running shields. What Ganks needs to do is he needs to get a combo with his ulti and his merciless. That's the only way the fight's going to end in his favor. In terms of pressure, it's always going to go on a Stanblade. So it's very important that they get a good burst to ever win the fight. Otherwise, it's always going to go in the favor of the enemy. So we're going to watch and see what happens. A good bit of pressure there on Mephos. Nice. Good play from Dragon. Dragon's missed 3 or 4 weaves now. Not many light attacks actually happening. He's got to get those in. His harness down. It's back up. Looks like he's fine there. As long as he keeps that harness up, he's not going to die, and then it's going to come down for the burst. Good burst there. Good effort with the Meteor. Got in the Fear and the Merciless. It's a perfect combo. A lot of people taking that bad boy from our recent build, so good to see that shit. Mephos is running Black Rose Viper. He is not. Mephos runs pretty different builds. He runs very stereotypical stam sets, and honestly, I think he runs something like Hundings and Viper right now. Big burst on Dragonfly in the trap. That hurt. Could feel the Viper come in with a heavy attack and the surprise with the dots. Pretty close. Unfortunate shuffle there against the Merciless for Dragon. That's going to weigh badly. Dragon currently losing if it goes to vote. So Dragon's going to need a kill or a lot of heat in a sec. The thing I'm going to give Dragonfly negative against him big time is he's really not reapplying his shield or his cripple. If that cripple gets shuffled or dodged, he should always reapply that. Right there it's shuffled. He needs to recast the cripple immediately. Cripple's the best damage he can put to turn the pressure on a Stanblade. He's not done that, so that's going to weigh badly against him, at least if I'm the Jory. I don't know if the Jory has any Stanblade experience, personally, so I would say they might not weigh against that, but certainly it's something you should be doing. If you are playing a match blade against a Stanblade, or anything as running dots against a roll build, to be honest. Oh, shit! Oh! So close on Mephos. Christ almighty. If he had the Merciless ready, that was down, but it wasn't, unfortunately, ready. He went for the funnel, didn't quite get the kill. I can't deal with the max HP, honestly, mate. The max HP and shit just ruins it. Yeah, Mifos uses medium armor. He's not a heavy armor. He does not run your stereotypical counter build. He runs Hunting and Viper, as far as I'm aware. That used to be what he ran. A really good effort by Dragonfly, though. He gets another good Merciless in there through the block and the dodge. Pretty good shit. I'm actually liking Dragon right now, unbelievably. It's very hard for Mifos, though. Honestly, Mageblade is quite a heavy fight for a Stanblade because of the out-healing. The thing is, Stanblade, sorry. I'll get there eventually, you know. Just running the stutter at the moment. Stanblade has amazing burst, but if the Mageblade can deal with that burst with their shields, they should always be able to turn the pressure very, very well.
And you can crit on shields.
User joined your channel.
Looks like we have Infra here, so Infra is going to be our Sork experience today. How's it going, Infra?
Oh, so I'm an expert now.
You're an expert now. You've been promoted. Melissa, how's it going? Welcome to the Duel tournament. Viper is counter. Viper is pretty brutal, it is. Shuffle's kind of screwed as well, but can't do anything about that. Very nice image use by Dragon there. Smart stuff, but he didn't put his shields up. Very poor move. He's got to get that shield up. He cast the wrong skill twice. I don't know who I favour now. Dragon's making the most mistakes, but in terms of build, Dragon's got to be the one with the best kill chance. Oh shit, we have a donation coming in. Coral showing the love, £1. Love the commentary over Duel tournaments, Blobs. Much love. Appreciate it, Coral. Very, very kind of you. Appreciate the love. Celebration time to you. Let's see how we go on. Let's count with the commentary.
Commentary over Duel tournaments, Blobs. Much love.
Very kind for the donation there, Coral. It does help me keep going. This is obviously my career, so if any of you other guys want to hit that follow button or share the love today, please do. Coral, thank you very much. Much appreciated. We're going to go on with the fight now. So it's very close, honestly. I think one of these could get the kill. I'm just going to ask the judges. I think both have a kill chance. I don't know if Ganks ran out of stamina at the time when he got feared and ran through me, or whether he imaged. I couldn't really see him. We will see how it goes.
He was out of stamina.
He was out of stamina. Okay, then I weigh against.
The odds are pretty much the same.
Yeah, but if Dragon ran out of stamina, that's very bad. I mean,
He got stiffening, right? Yeah.
they're going to give an extra 2 minutes. They're going to give an extra 2 minutes to the fight after the original time. I appreciate the follow, mate. Thank you for showing the love today. It's pretty close. Like, Mifos had one time where he was under 1k health. He was basically dead. If any dot had ticked on him, he was down. On the other hand, Dragon's hit a lot of traps. He ran out of stam once, so I don't know. What do you guys reckon in the chat? I'm completely neutral here. What about you guys in the TS? Who do you reckon's dominating so far? Turn my camera down.
I
Well,
think it's Dragon.
Dragon is like low and more, but like he gets better burst.
I would say the same.
Plus, he's using a very, very more difficult class to play. Like, Stamina and Nightblade is so meta, it's so easy to play. But Dragon's doing well.
I do agree. I think Dragon's doing well. Guys have got to realize how hard a Mage Nightblade is to play. So people always say Mage DK is the worst class. That's not true. Mage Nightblade is not an easy class to play by any means effectively. It's extremely hard to play. Stam Nightblade is obviously super bursty, and you can pretty much always deal with the problem. So they are making a good point here that Dragon's running the much harder build, and he has got the best kill potential. I think he's low on stam here. If he gets feared, he could die here. He is down. He's going to die here. Poor move with the stam. He would have had that, I think. Rest in peace. I saw him roll dodge. He roll dodged too many times. Something that people miss against a lot of trap tricks is you shouldn't really roll dodge too many times unless you full stam, because they're most likely going to fear you afterwards. What he should have done is kept an image down. He dropped that image a lot of times in the fight. I would have dropped the image.
It was a pretty nice fight.
I know you don't run that, Mifos. I know you don't run meta. I'm going to ask him what you said. I'll ask for the stream.
Well, even if he doesn't run meta, he still runs a more powerful build.
Yeah, of course. Stamblade is probably the stronger class overall. It's very powerful. Mage DK is the hardest to fight personally. Mage DK is very, very strong in jaws. It's pretty powerful. So, Mifos is quickly 10 now duel. He's using free agility in robust, all weapon damage. He's using 5 Hunning's Rage. I did assume so. He does love his Hunning's Rage. 1 Bloodspawn, 1 Kenner, and I'm assuming Maelstrom's after that. 2 Lecky and a Sithis Maul. What's up with a Sithis Maul? He's even using purple weapons in fairness, so give him his credit. He did a good job there. You have to give Mifos credit. He's not rich at all, but he's an excellent player. Next fight is Consum against Carapace. It's going to be a pretty good one. Cara again running a pretty tanky Stam DK build. A lot of stuff's going to get purged, but Consum's running a pretty decent build on the Mage Templar. I think he's going to go far. You okay there, Liz? You sure? Just a little quiet. You sure?
It's pretty interesting how Louis is fighting with that frost staff.
Yeah, it's very interesting build. It is. Quantum uses a root build to really maximize his dot damage from jabs and things. It's quite similar to my Ice Ice Baby build, if you know that one. Pretty popular build on the Mage. Pretty poor by Kara to not interrupt that. He was in close combat. He should have had that. Oh, Kara's running Stanblade against it, so Kara should actually win this if he plays perfectly. But it is hard. There's a lot of stuff countering his dodge. Quantum is running a very untypical Mage Templar build. This is not a counter Mage Templar build at all. He's running Ice Staff and one-hand shield. I don't even know if he's in heavy or light, personally.
He's heavy.
He's heavy. He is heavy, okay. So, what do you guys reckon so far?
That Viper
heavy
is
too
so
much.
nasty.
Yeah, the Viper is
He
brutal.
would
Big
probably
combo by
end up,
Quantum here. I don't know if Quantum has the burst.
It's Duel.
Where did Kara
Duel.
go? Oh, he cloaked.
I think Consum is almost out of Magica.
Is that Kara died? Yeah, Kara does
Yeah,
die.
we-
He's out of
I
stamp.
don't know how.
What?
I don't know what killed him. Did he
Don't
get hit
worry
by the
about
audience
that,
or
I
what?
don't know how. Nasty.
I didn't actually see what even killed him. I don't know if he died to a dot.
Probably.
But yeah,
not,
Lou's super,
but that's
super
me.
good. No one really knows what happened there. Let's ask Kara. I don't know what hit him.
I must ask Lou if he's running light because that damage was insane.
Yeah, Lou has really insane pressure. On my light armor, I have to shield stack a lot. Good to see you back. You might have been back, and I missed you. I was off yesterday. Yesterday was my day off. I do have to take a day off every couple of weeks. I spent that with a full day with Liz. Okay, yeah, Lou got the killing blow. He told me it was
Blobs.
beam. We just couldn't see it. Oh, am I up?
Lou is apparently using Fasalas, which is banned.
He is?
Really?
That's what the judges are saying in Akil's chat, but I don't know. And probably.
In fairness, he's got that shield on. It can only be Lecky for Salas or Marksman, right? What other sets are there?
User left your channel.
Yeah, he's using Fasalas.
It's got to be for Salas.
I just hit him, so I get Fasalas effect.
So I think Kara will actually go through here. Lou may be getting disqualified for using Fasalas. Infra says he does hit him. They're going to test it. There is the Fasalas. He is using Fasalas. He's going to get
He's
DQ'd
banned.
for that. He is using Fasalas. You can see the effect popping up on the emote there with the yellow and green blackness.
Oh my.
That is the Fasada emote. So Lou, a real good player, is going to get kicked out here, I think. We'll see what happens, but I don't know why he chose to use that. He can fight fine without that. He has been disqualified, so I guess Kara Folk goes through. Rest in peace. Kara crashed. It doesn't matter, actually, Hexes, because Lou is going to be getting disqualified, I think. Pretty bad to use that. Not good shit at all, so it looks like Lou is going to go,
Joined your channel.
unfortunately.
He was using Salah.
Yeah, looks like it. Pretty unbelievable. Fasala is obviously on the disqualification rules. There's a lot of other rules. I can get a summary of them if people want. I think someone else popped it in the chat before. If that person who has the full list of the rules is still here, please drop it in the chat just to show the rest of the people. But no, Fasala's is on the rules. So yeah. Yeah, this is my girlfriend. She's just on the right of me right now. We have 293 viewers, guys. Insane support today. I have no idea how far through we are in the tournament. I've only fought once. I probably have a fight pretty soon. But yeah, it's looking like Lou is going to be disqualified here for using the Fasalas, so rest in peace.
Yeah, he logged off as well.
Don't get why any of the cheese sets. Here we go. Lino has dropped the rules in the chat. So no Malibeth Storm Knight. No Viper and Veladrift combined together. No champion point changes, no poisons, no movable vitality or detection pots, no gear changes. No skills. If using shield breaker, no spam is allowed. There's nothing about Fasalas in that rules. I don't know if that's missed, but both judges are saying that Fasalas is banned, so I'm assuming that's missed on it. Someone's dropped a link. Thank you very much, Scourgy, for the link. What's happening? They're discussing, or where is it happening? This is on Spellbreaker campaign PCEU, just up here.
It says rules, no Malibeth, Storm Knight, no Fasalas.
There is a link, so Fasalas is banned on it, guys. He should get disqualified here, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess Kara goes through.
I don't know why he was using Faisala though.
Well, he logged off. Kara logged off.
So Captain Capslock is instead going to fight Carapace, because Captain Capslock obviously lost to him in that build. So we're going to have Captain Caps against Kara. It should be a pretty good fight again.
Kara logged off.
Adrian dropping a link. Kara logged off. I think he crashed.
I don't think so.
No, someone in my stream was saying, Hexus was saying Kara crashed.
Oh, sure.
Okay, they do know that Kara has crashed, so they're going to get Kara on. So what they're going to do to rearrange for the misuse of sets there using the Fasala is Kara is now going to be fighting against Captain Capslock, who was obviously off the stream at the time because he got disqualified for using Fasalas. I should actually hit someone here. Slowly get my ulti up because it could be me fighting pretty soon. I think I'm going to be in the next couple of fights. I don't know how they're judging who goes to what, how many fights people have, because obviously it's normally an unbalance. I think if it goes on how the fight went, I should probably skip a fight because I really dominated my fight, I would say. Don't get me wrong, Zero is an excellent Stamsook, but we got a pretty crisp kill on him pretty quickly. I would say like 30 seconds. Lena Flex deleting the part back. Why do you always get hit with that young timeout? It's alright, man. It's not me. Not me. I never time out anyone, you know. I don't really give a shit. People can be offensive in my chat as long as it's not to me or this. I couldn't care less. No, I'm kidding. If people are offensive, I'll deal with it. But for the most part, I don't care. Looks like Kara is now back. And Kara is going to be against Captain Sork, who is luckily still here. So it's going to be Magic Sork using a pet build against Carapace on the DK.
Consume was
Yeah, we got it.
Fasalas, and with okay, you got it. Nice.
Yeah, so Consum's been disqualified for Fasalas, and now it's Caps Lock against...
Yes, because
Okay, perfect.
yeah, because Louis or Consume beat Captain Capslock in the first round. So
Okay. Okay, so yeah. So Consum's been gone, and like we said, it's going to be Kara against Captain Capslock. He's just building up an ulti right now. The obviously rules are to burn an ulti beforehand, so we do have that going on. If you guys have any questions, any comments during the stream, feel free to ask. Not an issue at all. If you haven't already hit that follow button and you are enjoying the content today, I do stream every one of the PCEU Duel tournaments. Try to keep my best to keep you informed. And we have also had a donation support from Coral. Much appreciated. Very kind. So I appreciate everyone showing the love today. Very kind. Does my girlfriend also play Outer Scrolls? She does. She is at JLess in game. Adrian, are you completing today or are you not competing? Adrian's a pretty good Stanblade. As far as I'm aware, that's his main class. I don't know if he plays other ones. It's a shame. Samoin got a pretty rough fight in the first fight. He did lose to a match play, which was slightly unbelievable. Samoin's very, very good, but he did get taken down. So that's a big benefit for us. Malcolm is still in. I got half a bad feeling that I'm going to end up against Malcolm, which is going to suck. Because it's so boring fighting against mines when you can't bloody CC anyone. It's just going to go forever. It's going to be a complete waste of time. You gave it 10 mil if you Zerg Bomb. I don't need the money. To be honest, it's not even tempting enough. They're too spread out, you know. What do I think of King Richard's rules where he says ban certain abilities such as Rally, Healing Ward and Breath of Life? We got no heals then. That's incredibly stupid. But I can understand banning some abilities. Those are not abilities I would ban. It's senseless to ban those.
Wait a second. He banned the Breath of Life.
He banned Breath of Life, Rally, and Heal Ward. So basically, a Nightblade has to deal with no heal. Stam classes can only Vigor, so anyone without Major Mending is dead. And Templars, well, Templars got the same as Nightblade. Actually, you're equally fucked. But you do have Major Mending, so you could always get Major Mending Combat Pro, you know. Nightblades have to use Combat Pro without Major Mending. Actually, I think if it's those rules, Stanblades are going to win fucking fast, aren't they? No, Magic DKs are going to win, because Magic DKs don't need that shit. They can heal with Burning Embers. This is giving me a little smile from the bed. She's being sweet and slightly shy. Very shy. I'll correct myself there. This will never do that. What will this never do? What stage is tournament quarterfinals? I'm going to ask. So they have now started. I'm going to quickly ask. So we have Kara now against Captain Capslock. Should be a decent fight. I don't know what's best, whether to focus the pet or not. Honestly, I don't. You reckon it's worth to focus a pet against a pet sort? Because if you can get that shit down, he's not getting it back up. Certainly if he drops the shields, I'm killing that pet. I think you should make a deal with the host on this, and if you win, you can out-proxy and soul tether everyone crowd together, and you should be allowed to bone the whole group of them together. Oh man, can you imagine the AP? Get that on YouTube, the biggest bomb in history. So right now, Kara is getting fairly dominated. Carapace doing pretty good. This is round 3 currently.
He's not focusing the pet. That's the wrong way.
Yeah, I would focus the pet. As soon as I got an ulti, I would burst the pet.
He got the pet because he probably ran micropotence.
So 7 fights remain in this round, and then it is round 4. If it's 7 fights, that means there's 14 people, so probably about 20 people altogether. 10. So we're looking about 3 more rounds altogether, but we'll get faster and faster through the rounds, of course, as there's less and less players. Yeah, he's definitely running Necro. I would be bursting the pet. Let's see if they'll tell me who my next is. I have no idea. Right now, I really think Carapace is struggling here. Like we've agreed, he needs to take down the pet, because the pet's going to keep that Necro up. What I would do as him is actually I'd focus the player, but as soon as I see that pet's shield dip, I would drop the burst on him. The Atcher is down. He's lived the Atcher, which is pretty good. 1 Assassin Will. Exactly. If he can get the Assassin Will off. Oh, wow. I have a super hard fight. I got Crescent. My next fight is against a tank. Of course. What else?
Ouch.
And it's a really good tank. So, we'll see how that goes.
Well, at least he's not as tanky as my build, since he at least has Viper for damage. I don't have any damage in my DK build.
He's using Viper, okay. We're against the Stam DK using Viper and full tank. I think it's even Viper Black Rays. We could easily lose this because of meta, basically, but we'll see. I don't know, if I'm playing well, we should kill him fine. When is the fight? We are the next fight, as far as I'm aware.
Looking at him, he has Blood Spawn, Viper, and Black Rose.
Yeah, very cancerous build indeed. So he's going to be tanky as fuck, but he's going to do damage with Viper. And then he's going to debuff us as well with the Reverb. It's going to be an ugly fight for sure. Yeah, this could easily be it. If there's any CC, I don't know why he didn't streak. He should have streaked there. If Captain Capslock has streak on his bar, he could have got a CC in there for the execute. The streak would have obviously stunned a mid-roll dodge as the Attra was on him. He could get a kill here as well. Doesn't have an execute on. If he had an execute, this was already over a number of times. What's the price? I have no idea. All I know is I'm probably not getting it because I'm going against a full tank DK. Stam DK obviously very dominant in Jaws. I'm very experienced playing Match Blade, but we're heavily outclassed here. I mean, Stam DK and Stam Pla are probably your top dog choices right now for Jaws. Match DK is also pretty good for Jaws, but it's very build dependent, okay? So against the Mine Camping Sork, even though you think wings are perfect, the mines are going to completely negate you as a Match DK. You're going to be fucked. Is this a PTS? No, this is not the PTS. It's the main server on the PCU. There are so many people here. But yeah, we're going to be against Crescent, so it's going to be a tough one. An ulti drop in there, big burst. There's no question, Carrot is not getting close to killing Captain Capslock here.
Yeah,
Carrot is going to lose.
Definitely losing.
There's no question, unless a miracle happens and Carrot somehow gets a kill here, Captain Capslock is going to be out and Carrot is going to take this. Nothing else that can happen here. I actually think I probably have enough damage to focus him despite the pets, honestly. Does the pet hit hard? Any Sorks? No? What do you reckon the pet hits?
To burst down the Twilight and then bash every time the Sork.
Yeah, basically. These EU tournaments seem very organized compared to NA. We try. We try to keep it as organized as possible. Match DK misfinds is not a problem, yeah, but it's very, very hard to select all your skills. Could be a kill hit. Went for the shield, unfortunately. It's very hard to select enough skills on a Match DK. It's very tight on the skills you use. The Sork is running heavy armor, right? I don't actually know what this Sork is using in honesty, but I know he's running pets. It looks like he's running... Is he running Duel? Did I see that right? Is it Duel and Destro?
Yeah.
He's running Duel and Destro. He's not actually got a resto, so he's playing purely shield. So quite right, if you take out that pet, he's got no chance. I'm actually... If I get a Duel against him, I'm going to drop my ulti and a Merciless on that pet and him when they're close together. I'm going to hold him near the pet, burst them together, take down the pet, and then that's game over because he's not going to have a heal. He's going to have garbage shields at that point, so we just interrupt him. Because how long's the cast time on a Twilight? It's a good 2 seconds, right?
Pets
And
don't get
it's
Spot Spirit
possible.
though.
This guy has no damage.
Like if he starts casting that Twilight, you can just bash him.
Yeah, but how long is the cast? That's what I'm saying.
It's like 2 seconds.
Yeah, so a pretty decent cast time, I mean. But if it's like Dark Deal, I mean, it can still not always be perfect to manage to get it. Big burst here. Kara could die. Again, the execute doesn't get it. I do have to say Captain Capslock is playing way too defensive. I mean, there he had the kill and he didn't go for it simply to do it.
They are adding 2 minutes to the fight.
They're adding
for
2
some
minutes, but I
reason.
don't know why. There's no point where Captain Capslock's even had his shields down, in honesty. Thank God he's banned. Yeah, Shay is banned, unfortunately. It'll be a shame because he is a good player. What's going to be disappointing is how many fights in this duel tournament do go to a stalemate because of the full tank meta. It's going to suck. So many of the players I'm going to get drawn against, if I even win this one, are going to be full tank DKs or full tank Templars. Stam Templars and Stam DKs are crammed in this tournament right now. There's so many of them. Basically Stam everything. There's 2 Mage Sorks left. Mage Nightblades left. They want the Sork to get the kill, but... Yeah, give the Sork his credit. No Mines, I give him huge respect for that. I think Mines is a very bullshit skill.
Well, there's something fun about camping mines. Like, you just sit there and hope somebody rushes you.
They're giving the extended time because they want to see the Sork get the kill here, they're saying, but I don't see the point. I don't think this is going to go anywhere. Long time no see. Ted, how's it going? It was only one day, actually. I took yesterday off to give Liz some time. Oh, yeah, true. Ted, you were actually not here in Ra. This is right. Dark Anchor, let's do it. Fuck the duel. No, I'm actually the next duel as far as I'm aware against a full tank DK, so it's going to be on a scale of cancerous to absolutely cancerous. Somewhere up there.
I mean, Kara could bust down the Twilight in 2 seconds.
It's all he has to do. He just has to go in, ambush, incap. Twilight's dead. Once the Twilight's dead, he's in. But he never goes for it. I would say as a Magicka build, it's a little harder because to kill the Twilight's not quite as much burst unless you're using an ulti. If I use the ulti on it, he's going to re-shield it un-CC'd. So I have to get him in a tether with the Clanfit at the same time, which is not easy, I would say. But that's what I would try if I get him. I'm going to try tether and then Merciless the pet instead of him, because once the pet's down, he's not got a resto, and he's going to have shit Magicka for the shield, so it's going to be a heavy loss to him. Captain Capstock wins, no surprise, and I believe we're next it. Let's do this against a full tank DK. Rest in peace. We got the full cheese combo. We got Viper. Brilliant. Black Rose. So balanced. And then Bloodspawn. Glorious. So this is going to be a really AIDS fight. What does meta mean? It's sort of the typical, stereotypical build that everyone runs. Am I nervous? I don't mind if I lose. I'm here to commentate. It doesn't matter if I win or lose. It doesn't matter. I am cold though. I'm freezing today. You still cold or you warm? This is roasting. I'm fucking freezing. Alright, I'm in against Crescent. I was right. It's going to be a tough fight. This guy's a really good Stam DK. It's probably a bad draw for both of us, honestly, because there's much easier players out there. He's a really, really good Stam DK, but he plays full tank. I like to think that I'm probably the better Magicka Nightblade here. Am I the only Magicka Nightblade here? No, there's actually one more Magicka Nightblade left, isn't there? But it's going to be a pretty lame fight. Oh, I have to get an ulti, don't I?
He is good, but you can boost him down. No worries.
I don't want to use my ulti yet. I want to make sure I get my pot up, you know. I need to use the pot to get the ulti faster, but I kind of realised I'm actually going to need that in the fight, you know. Because this guy's running full tank. Halfway on the pot. 15 seconds, we're going to do this. Full tank DK. Nearly there. We're probably fine at this point. Let's drop the ulti. Let's do this. So we're fighting full meta here. This is going to be massive tank, Viper and Black Rose. The only way we're ever going to get him is with the Merciless combo, so that's what we're going to be relying on here. But it's going to be absolutely AIDS to fight against, honestly. I don't think either of us are going to kill each other. I really can't see that happening.
He's literally taking no damage.
He takes no damage. He doesn't do any damage. It's absolutely cancerous, this fight. Not the best fight at all. I'm nearly on a pot. I'm going to go for a big burst here. That was my ulti. That was my Merciless and I hit 6k. I mean, come on. For the record, I'm currently running 52k Magicka and 40k spell damage. 4.2k spell damage, and this is how little damage we do, so... This gives you an idea of how shit the current meta really is for duels.
Oh my fucking god.
He's never going to kill it, though. I mean... It's so pointless.
Next patch is gonna be even more cancerous.
Look at this. I mean, he's got a single skill rotation, and the only thing that's actually damaging us is Viper. It's a complete waste of time, honestly. So we're going to try to get a burst in here, but I don't know how possible it's going to be, honestly. The only way we're going to get him is a tether. The other way is not going to work, because he blocks it too fast. Oh, yes, baby! Takes him down! Let's go! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Was he the thing? It was burst was.
Fucking brutal burst!
That was merciless.
Let's go, boys! 10k and 11k, 21k burst. Fuck you, tank meta. That, my ladies and gents, is why you play with the Duel. Beauty.
Very nice.
Really good kill there. That guy was super good. That was one of the best duels we could have had there. Replay. You want a replay? Alright, we can get a replay draw in the middle of this. Let me quickly save that clip. A beauty of a kill there. We needed that. We got a Root versus Bobby. This is Stamsork, Madsork, unless a Root changed class. Nice kill, thank you. That was a beautiful combo. I mean, it was so cancerous there, honestly. It was so cancerous, because as soon as you get that Viper Black Rose combo, it's horrific to fight against. People asking me where the Duel tournament is. Let me quickly show you on the map. We are just north of Chalmont, and we are on Spellbreaker campaign. Appreciate the follow. If you guys, by the way, want to see that sort of build in action in 1vx or my Majesty K, which is also a very solid build, a little different to anything else you're going to see, hit that follow button, please, to show the love. It's the best fight ever. I didn't say it was the best fight, I said it was the best burst. That fight's shit. Man, fighting Black Rose and Viper is about as cancerous as it gets. I mean, he has every 8 set in the game. Really good burst on him there. Perfect. That was the only way we were going to ever kill him there, with the ulti crit and the merciless crit, and we got them both in. I wanted to do it at the Meteor, actually, but the problem with the Meteor is because you don't get the immediate CC. It was CC breaking before I could get the Meteor down. You have to get the timing so spot on for that, and I think the Tether's a better way to go against the full tanks, as long as they're not blocking a lot. If they're over-blocking, it's a little different. All set procs that deal damage should scale with weapon or spell damage. You should have to make sacrifices to get good bursts. I agree, that's a problem. You don't really have to make sacrifices these days. You missed that. Can you replay it? Let me see if the clip's saved, mate. If it has saved, I can quickly replay it. No problem. Not the most interesting fight here, to be honest. We've got Mind Camp against Stamsork. It's always fairly boring with a Mind Camp against anything Stamina, because it has to be close combat. To be honest, against anything, Mind Camp's bullshit, because even Sork against Sork, they need a CC. They got to get in there for a CC, and it's a killer to the whole game. Let me see if that clip's saved yet. It might take a little time to buffer. It is there. Do you guys want to see a replay? If I see enough PogChamps in the chat to fill that screen 3 times over, I'll give you a replay of that gorgeous kill against the Tank DK. So I need to see that, boys. 3 full pages of PogChamps in the chat. And we'll give you it. We'll give you it. Bubbly taking a big amount of damage here from the Sork. I mean, it's very harsh against the... Very harsh against the mines, honestly. Let's see it, boys. We need enough PogChamps. That's 1 page.
Like, the Sork is getting the upper hand on Bubbly.
I would say so. But it's more the mines.
The Sork, yeah, Sork has mines and Atro.
Exactly, it's a very biased fight here. I'm not interested in the fight. We've got enough PogChamps, boys, so let's show you that replay quickly on screen. I'll pop it on a monitor capture for you lads. Minimize this. It is this clip here. We'll skip to the end. We'll go near the kill. We can even do a slow-mo for you, Perfect. The mines are going to completely negate. Yeah, but I don't... So, here it is. We're going in full tank mode here. We're pretty much having to play defensive. We're Final Magicka, because most of the time I just put Siphon attacks up when I'm struggling. We're taking the heat here. Right now I'm dropping my dot, because I know my potion is soon ready. I don't know how possible it's going to be. My ulti is ready. The only thing we're left to get up to is the Merciless. We're building up for that right now. There's the ulti for 10k. The dot comes in, and the 11k Merciless.
Let's go!
Beauty. That's how it's done. How to kill a tank DK for beginners. Fuck the meta. With a meta Mendes. Bubbly very nearly died there. Just tuned in on that kill. Let me quickly turn the screen capture off for you boys. There you go. We're back in action. Very near kill there. A beauty kill there. Not even empowered,
I'm
exactly. It
pretty sure
wasn't
Bobby's
empowered, but I
gonna
mean, if we empower,
lose.
he's going to block. Yeah, I reckon Bobby's going to lose as well, but it's kind of harsh. I mean, like I said, the Sork versus Stamina is always a joke with the mines. Nice timing. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. It was a good kill. Your beard looks like Donald Trump's fucking wig. I got that. I know. I mean, I got that presidential feel to me. You know, I always wanted to be a president. I just did it upside down. You know, it's the way to go. 383 viewers. Welcome everyone to the stream. I hope you did manage to catch that clip there. We did take down our second fight. Our first was against Zero Waffles Mod's Stamina Sork. We did manage to kill him. We had a really good combo there to kill a full tank Stam DK, who actually nearly got us at one point with the Viper combo. You can't really put any skill level to that. I mean, the Viper Black Chris is so fucking cheese, but yeah. Why am I annoying you? Sorry, Anomaly Man. I didn't catch you. I saw them at PogChamps. Kind of skipped it to show the clip. Apologies, mate. How's it going? Is Fluffy in the tournament? No, Fluffy only zergs these days. Fluffy's been on recently. He was zerging me down on stream a couple of times for Girl Group. How's it going, Anomaly? Outcast hosts you. My apologies, Outcast, my main man. Outcast, king of the PvEers on the EU server. He basically runs the show, you know. Please show that guy some love in the chat. He is Outcast HQ. That is his stream name. Show him some love. If he's still here, please type something for us, Outcast, so people can show you that love. Drop that man a follow. If you ever want to see some PvE content done properly, rather than my approach, which is to die efficiently, he's definitely the man to watch. If you want to watch how to die in PvE, I mean, you know, I'm your main man. Ever want to see Maelstrom done badly? One stop here, mate. One stop. First time here, you're enjoying yourself. Cuddles, I'm glad to hear it, man. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Normally, I would have some music and things and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I can't do that.
The sorcerer
Bubbly
is so
is
tanky.
getting better now. Like, Bubbly isn't going low as much now. Like,
Yeah, but the
he's
sorcerer is so
managing
fucking
a lot
tanky.
better. Yeah.
Outcast HQ, normally dropping a link. Please show that guy some love. He doesn't get nearly enough love. Don't get me wrong, he gets excellent viewership and things, but in terms of his skill level in the game, it's astronomical. He is a very good PvPer. I'm going to say tier 2 on the PvP, just because he's not practiced. He would easily be tier 1 PvE, and no one is ever getting close to him. He's so fucking good. I think his record was something like 58k or something DPS on a proper boss, which is just absurd. But you guys with me that Alaru takes this? I mean, Bobby's never really had a kill chance here, and Alaru was very close twice now. Ash died, how's it going? Can't do anything about it, it's fine. It's impossible. It can't be done, it can't be undone. I have to go with it.
Like, if Alaru doesn't
Could just do
win,
another
there's
loop, I can't do anything
something
about it.
really wrong.
Yeah, I'm with the joy here. Infra coming in with a comment here. I mean, he's more experienced as a Sork than me. It's very clear that Alaru is the dominant. Bubbly's not really able to do burst, and it's mostly the fault of mines. I don't know how a selective Eternal Hunt is really for this fight. It's not a set I would have picked for this tournament on the grounds. There's too many builds that it's useless against. I have to say that it's very, very in Alaru's favour right now. It's a pretty one-sided fight. Brandis PK, I smell. That's a bit me.
Bubbly's dead.
Bubbly has finally died. Alaru gets the kill. Secured it without the tiebreaker.
Halur was very annoying though.
Yeah,
Very
it was a
annoying.
pretty big kill. You're back, but you're still not in. Not a doubt that's you. Hey man, I did my second fight just now. We got a huge burst combo of about 24k damage in 1 second with the dots. We stacked up the dots with the combo from our Merciless and Tether for a 1 insta-kill with 10k Tether, 11k Merciless, 1k dot tick, 3 light attacks in there for 300 to 800 a pop. Take him down. Haven't picked your mods yet. Slowly but surely, mate. We get there. We get there. Was EP not invited to tournament? I'm on my EP right now. That's why you don't see the EP.
Leiden versus
Oh, let me see if he
I'm
still has a good
back,
idea.
man.
So, Outcast, he's still in the stream, mate. He's not still in the stream. Oh, whatever. I do have to say, guys, if you were here hosted by Outcast, I'm not actually meant to get hosted this week, but I couldn't do anything about that. So, if you guys honestly haven't enjoyed your state, we're starting to enjoy the content and the Duel tournament, you want to see some 1vx action, some shit level PvE, that is my specialism, doing shit at that. But I do main a Match Blade and a Match DK as well, so the very unknown classes in terms of dueling, 1vx, etc. If you do want to see that stuff, hit the follow button. You can see when I'm live every day. We also have had a couple of donation support, so if you guys are interested in helping support the stream in general, feel free to drop that, but it's completely optional. You're not forced to do so. Bad T against Sladen. Sladen running the Stam Sork. I honestly think Bad D did really good last time. He's running a pretty solid build, but Stamsork's a high pressure. It's not easy to fight on this sort of stuff.
And like they're both like they have the one-shot chance if they get their.
Are there any match
burst
DKs in this tournament?
in. Falusa was match DK, but he
There's none.
got killed, and I don't know if there's anyone else.
You reckon they have anything against me leveling my vamp? I only leveled it down just in case there was, because it's gonna fuck you.
I
The
don't think
Stamsork
so.
pressure is great.
Do you reckon there's anything against leveling vamp?
No, I don't think so. Well, you can ask them, but
I just
it
level that
doesn't
shit.
really.
Exactly. It's only really the only point it's gonna do is counter the like match DKs.
What is this spell doing?
Misforming levels it up. So I would say Bati has the best burst combo here, but the higher pressure is there. Mark Tugger for Lotus Fan. There's no skill swaps in the tournament. What's the price of tempers on PC? Like 12k, I would say. Look at the fight more. My apologies. I should follow the fight. Apologies. I'm trying to level my misform, you know.
Ooh,
Might as well do
He's
something
running
useful.
Duel.
definitely.
Bad's taking a lot of pressure to the sustained damage of Sladen here. I would say that he's not got a good amount of mercies off, and the issue is because he's running on a destro, which is why I run Duel. He doesn't have the burst from it. It's great sustained damage, but it's not going to deal with it, and he does get taken down. That's why you need the burst damage there, honestly. It's very, very painful to not have the burst damage in those situations. It really can screw you, honestly. There we go, that's that done.
I wanna do it with Stamsork.
Let's put the skills
It's
back.
intriguing.
Yeah, the prices do vary. I mean, the thing is, on console, the prices have very fluctuated. Did I change skills? I haven't changed skills. I had Mark Target before the Duel tournament, but I never cast it. Didn't cast it. It wasn't even meant to be there, and honestly, I wanted the Lotus Fan. The thing is, I'm always going to have Lotus Fan on the thing for the Duel tournament because I have to have it. I never used the Mark Target, mate. It was never cast. It's not even meant to be on my bar. The only reason that first skill is ever anything else, I can put it back if they really care. The only reason that first skill is ever anything is because I need it for Sorks. That skill, I never use it. If you even watch me open world or you watch me every day, I never cast that skill. That number one is completely irrelevant. It's so pointless because this is my sustained damage with the dot. That's my main spammable DPS. It's my heal, shield, debuff, and teleport, and proc for the thing. CC, sustain, burst, and burst. That skill's completely irrelevant. I've been known to run anything there, but I never use that shit. I didn't cast either skill in, honestly. I haven't cast the Lotus or the Mark, to be honest. Amarine is going to be against Black Mind NA. This guy's a new. I never saw him enter yet. Did he fight before? I didn't see this guy before.
No, he hasn't fought before. Like, they aren't doing it like the fights in order.
Ignoring you. Sorry, Ash. I did see them. I did say hello. You must have missed me. Would I go with a different match bid build when you go in a group or raid? I would just swap the skills. I would also swap Alchemist for something more sustained because there's no point in doing other stuff. Mate, last mate, if it really matters to you what skill I run here, I swear down I will clean take the skill off because I don't give a shit what skill's there. It honestly never gets used. It's literally just there to exist. So if you honestly give that much of a shit what skill is there, I will physically take it off and run nothing there. Is there actually? Okay. Guys. I think it's only me if I host. I know I do that. Missing Outcast 2. No, I did see Outcast here. I did see Outcast here. Oh, Outcast, you're back. Outcast, I'm going to send you a whisper, mate, because it's quite important for me. So, guys, if you are from Outcast's stream, I'm going to ask him to stop the host, because I'm currently under review for my partnership application. They've asked me to not get hosted. Now, I couldn't do anything about that, but if you are enjoying the content, you can obviously get the stream link in the chat. So I'm sure someone will drop my stream link. I'll drop it a few times for you if you do want that. But I'm going to quickly whisper Outcast here, because I'm not actually meant to get hosted.
But Blobs, like, these guys haven't fought before since they aren't doing the bracket in order. They just throw in fights as they see fit.
Okay, so there's not really an order, they're just chucking it in. Amarina's in a raid. Black Miner takes it down. We got a victor. 391 champion points. No fight. Who the fuck goes to a raid in the middle of a Duel tournament? I've done it. It's fine. He's dropped it. I appreciate that, Outcast, mate. Don't get me wrong, Outcast. I greatly appreciate the host. It's very kind of you, but I'm just not meant to do it at the moment, so hence the drop. But yeah, guys, if you were enjoying the content, you can still tune in. Appreciate it greatly, Outcast. You're welcome to stay tuned in. You talk way too much. That's the whole point in commentating a Duel tournament, mate. The other guys are still talking sometimes, though. Do you think you should run Black Rose in a tourney you're hosting? Yes. If you're running Stamina, yes. Black Rose, Viper, Bloodspawn, never die. Unless you fight me, then we got the Brutal. Malcolm versus Shalidor. This is going to be another counter Mindfest. Who's that in your background? Is that your girlfriend? It is.
No whisper target found.
If you end up being toxic or trolling, yeah, exactly. What skills would you swap in a group / raid? So you want to just change for AoE, so things that are single target are relevant. You're not going to need either of these, those can both go. I would suggest keep a heal and a shield just in case you cruise messing. Image is pretty good in a raid. You could swap dodge instead of Lotus. I would swap inner light. You're not going to need sustain because you're going to be killing so fast. You could swap sap and proxy there, and I would keep the fear. So those are skills I would swap. You're not going to need them. Another endless fight incoming, potentially. Shalidor full tank against mines. The problem with this Duel tournament right now, which is why I don't think I'm going to win, even though I honestly believe I have the best build, open world, etc., is that the builds are so customized right now for Duels. We have people running either full tank or mine camp. That's every single fight. There's pretty much... Who do we have is actually running high damage you can think of? Samoin did, but he lost. So Samoin lost because of that. He went. We have Bad T. Bad T, did he win his fight? Or lose? I didn't actually watch. Sladen beat Bad T, so Bad T's gone. Sladen's running tanky but decent damage, so I think I'm honestly the only person with burst damage left. Everyone else is full tank. Pretty AIDS. It's either tank or mine camp. You have to time out on Cody's... Oh yeah, well it's up to you guys. If you want to time people out because they're doing something wrong, that's your appreciation as mod. He beat you. I did see that, Samoin. That's unlucky, man. I was saying that you're one of the other people who's actually running high damage. I wish you'd won, man, honestly, because you're a very, very good player.
The Stem Sork is still in the whatever he was called, Sladen or something.
Yeah, the Stamsork's still in. He's running pretty high damage, but he is still heavy armor, right? What I would say is that DC does have buffs. So DC does have a small advantage right now. They do have Emperor. But we're kind of hoping it doesn't weigh into things. If it becomes a seriously close fight, DC against non-DC, it's going to be a little biased to things. I'm not a DC myself, but I don't personally give a shit. But here we go again. This is tank against mine camp. It's going to be so cancer to watch. Here we go again. This is the third round of Blockfest. This is one of the big problems with Duel tournaments these days, is that it comes very into this tank or block. Sorry, tank or mine camp. Pretty much everything runs that, and it just makes it very slow. It's my biggest worry for the next patch, because next patch they're going to make it so that you have these duels right, and the duels are excellent. They really are. They're great. They're great content. They really are. But the problem with the duels, right, is that so many of them are never going to end. Get a little closer in. I can't get in the way of the fight. I could probably go to about here. So right now there's not much happening. We've got full tank against mines. I don't even know how we can go, honestly. Please tell me what is not cancer to watch. Anything that actually fights. I mean, this isn't a fight, right? One of them sticks mines and then just doesn't really have any immense pressure, and the other one just physically Black Roses and Vipers the whole fight. And pretty much everything's doing the same thing. Everything Stamina is running Black Rose tank. Everything Sork is mine camping. It's the Magic Nightblade and the Magic Decay and the Samoin and one Stam Sork that are running something a little different. There's one Magic Nightblade left. No, the Magic Nightblade's gone. I think I'm the only person Magic Nightblade. The Magic Decay, the only one that entered in, has gone. And then, of course, there is a Stam Sork. If he has no Viper, he has Ravager. Same shit, really. I mean, it's pretty close. Is this an official tournament or just a bunch of randoms put together for fun? It's not run by any Duel Guild or anything, but this is technically the official tournament for the PCEU right now. Now, obviously, it's not ran by Zenimax. It's ran by Lieblings, Junge, and Love Cheese. They organise this stuff themselves. I think there was someone else there, but I don't know who. I'm just not informed on that. I'm just here to commentate it because I'm the streamer who can run it. What do you get if you win? I think you win all the pot money, but I have no idea how much that is. I've won 2 of my fights. I'm very happy with that. We're pretty much down to full tank builds now, so it's going to be pretty hard to kill those. It's never official when Heavy and Viper are allowed. Well stated, man. Viper's obviously very, very powerful. Malcolm is out of stamina. Malcolm shouldn't. He's got his stam back now, but he did run out of stamina at one point there. That's pretty bad. Oh boy. I'm aware that Legendary Rage did get banned from participating because of the way he talks to people. They weren't happy with him competing because of the ego and things that get involved. It just kind of cuts away from the community, you know. It doesn't become a fun event. It becomes like his life. But Malcolm again out of stam there. That's twice this fight. Again couldn't CC break. Now this guy lacks the damage to burst him, but that's still bad to run out of stam. He's popping a Dark Deal there to try get some back, as you can see. He does have good match sustain. Who's going to get bursted first? No one's going to burst anyone here. This is not going to go past 50% health. I'll be amazed if anyone go past 50% health, honestly. Mad Shork Dark Exchanging running his stam down. I think the Dark Exchange gives you stam back for Magicka. I think that's why he uses it. I think it's his way of getting his resources back. Again out of stamina. That's 3 times. Magic is banned. Yeah, Legendary Rage is banned from the tournament because of the way he treats people. Oh, look at that, the Atro. So we're going to move slightly here just so we can see the fight. 4th time out of stamina now, but again, the lack of damage. It's unbelievable. Neither of them have enough damage to kill each other. Malcolm's lacking the stam sustain. The other guy's lacking the damage. What do you guys reckon? Who should take this fight? Let me see a vote. Malcolm or Shalidor?
I'm voting for the Atro.
Abbreviate as you like. You're voting for the Atro. It's true, the Atro duel was much better. I think if I had to pick one duel to watch, it would be that.
You know, I think it's really like balanced, but maybe Shalidor has like a bit of an edge.
I think Shalidor has a small edge. I mean, even with the mines, he's managing to get him out of stamina, which is hard enough. I think he isn't CC breaking the streaks. It's like 1 to 2 seconds. I don't know, man. I mean, anyone good would CC break that no matter what. Malcolm, it looks pretty close here. Pretty even vote from here. Legendary Mage got banned because people threatened me that they would gank the tourney if he did. Same goes for Shay. Oh, fair enough. I mean, that's generally because of what goes behind them. You're salty as fuck with Mage White. Mage killed me once, ever. Like, literally ever. And uploaded it on a YouTube video. Posted it on every one of my YouTube videos and labeled it as Legendary Rage Destroys Blobs. Pretty cancerous. Every single video. 60 posts, that was. Pretty lame. I mean, I don't care about losing. I don't give a shit if you post it and even the title. Getting execute range there for Shalidor. Good burst. Still putting the heat on here. But again, the mines come down and that completely negates the fight. It's very lame. I kind of wish they'd ban mines, honestly. What about you guys? What would you guys say in the commentary booth? Skander, Infra, what's your opinion? This is just staring at me.
It's a pretty boring fight.
I don't really know.
Just a boring fight. That's our opinion, guys. Just a boring fight.
Yeah. Like we should have
the Stun
just
Sork
like
has no burst because he's running a heavy attack build. He
Yeah.
fails with the downbreaker, it's pretty much over.
Exactly.
Yes.
But it's the same for everyone. I mean, that's the problem with the current meta, right? Everyone runs this heavy attack and heavy attack Dawnbreaker prey,
Duels
basically.
between good people are just boring.
They are. It's
Because
true.
Everybody
It's,
knows how to do the same thing fast.
we should have just banned all gear and everyone should have been naked.
big burst
it
on
would
Shalidor,
make
but
it
again,
a
it's
lot
not even
more
getting close to the kill,
interesting.
honestly. I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
The Atronach good on.
This fight, another resident sleeper prayer. I don't know how they're going to give. They're giving Shalidor the vote. I like it as well. I think Malcolm... I don't know. It was close, but they've given Shalidor. I think Malcolm did have the slight disadvantage there, because even with the mine, Shalidor was getting some decent efforts in, which is not easy, and the stam obviously breaking on Malcolm once. Malcolm's super good, don't get me wrong. He did decent. I mean, you're playing against a full tank, but they've gone the same way as me. I think it's a decent shout to go with Shalidor, so Shalidor takes the crown. Let's see who's up next. We did fight pretty recently, so I'm not expecting it to be me for a couple of fights yet. But we've been doing excellently. We won our first 2. We got a Stam Sork, 0 waffles. We killed him pretty fast. We had a really good Stam DK, probably one of the best players here, and we got him with a really nice burst. Really huge burst, 24k 1 second. So took him down. Pretty fortunate with double crits. Was the only real way to kill him is playing full tank. But yeah, pretty good. They're both sec, don't let either advance. True enough. Yoashi versus Bambuk Jeff. Who the fuck is Bambuk? They're just throwing fights in here.
Is this new? Oh, he's Jeff, by the way.
Wow, Joe Calajor is saying, you're friends with Blobs Infra, that's just as bad as being from... What's SA? South Africa. What's wrong with being friends with me? He says I know very well. Oh, Donadir, no, that's pure, isn't it? Never mind. Donadir is pure, right? Not Calitur?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, it's I'm Jeff, by the way. Okay. I think Yuashi's going to take this. Yuashi running a very typical one.
Yeah.
This guy running the Stand Blade, but Yuashi's really good, and honestly, with a full tank meta,
God,
I think he's going to take pretty good burst there by the Nightblade, though, honestly. Do I know who Jeffrey is? I didn't, but I do now. I can see him. Jeffrey is the one fighting here right now. Bambok, I'm Jeff, by the way. He looks to be a Stand Blade running the Eternal Twat set. I'm going to use that in nicer language.
They're pretty even, but Yashi would get a better hand.
I mean, I think Yuashi has the better hand most of the time, but I think the person with a burst... I think the person with a burst right now is the Nightblade, but Yuashi is always going to out-sustain. You got a heavy armor
Yuashi
block
is
build
only
and win
a-
because you didn't take damage. It's very weird, normally it is the case. I mean, it's
And
pretty...
he's
Oh,
down.
Yuashi's down. I told you the burst could come in there. I did expect it, and he's down. Really good kill. Yeah, I was saying, anomaly, it's very heavy. I mean, pretty much everyone is running full tank or mines. I mean, it's still... But yeah, Yuashi goes down. Very good kill by the Stand Blade there. Really good effort. That was a great kill, honestly. Yuachi's a very good player. Never seen that guy before. Your mic is really bad. I will get a new one once I get a new PC and things. Let me have a read here, Liz. We'll have a look afterwards, yeah. They're having a little pause while they sort out the next round. So this will be round 4 or round 5 now. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to ask. They're fixing the final brackets, they say. I don't actually know who's left undefeated. Did Mifos lose yet? No, Mifos hasn't lost yet. The win roll doesn't make sense at all. It is dodgy, but nothing we can do about that. So yeah, the build, by the way, for those asking, is 5 Necro, 3 Willpower on the Duel bar. And then we are using 5 Alchemist on the other bar. There's 8 players left, including myself. 8 people left. I know Mifos is left. Alaru is left. Is there anyone else we can think of? There's a couple of people got forfeited through. Reduce cost or recovery on a Magic. You should run reduce cost if you're using anything with shields. You want to make sure you have at least 1 reduce cost glyph. This is from Hexus, by the way. It's not my own advice. I took the advice of him, and it does make a difference. You should run at least 1 reduce cost glyph when you are running a shield build, because it makes a big difference in the cost of them. Shields are about as expensive as it gets. Ask who came up with the genius rule. I've already commented a lot. I mean, I love the idea of bringing a community together for the tournaments. I do love it. I'm currently being complained at for swapping my skills on this first skill, but I've already told them I can take that skill off for all I give a shit. It's completely uncast. I never cast it in any fight. So, it's up to them. They can pick a skill that goes there for all I give a shit. It's not going to do anything. It's completely irrelevant skill slot, honestly. There's no one left that could kill you. Maybe Captain. I think Captain Capstock going to focus his pet. I don't know. I think we have a good shot right now. I do think a lot of the good players have been knocked out. It's completely irrelevant on the first skill. Why doesn't it matter, Lax? I mean, it's irrelevant. It doesn't give me any passive, and it's a useless skill. Skill should be locked in your mail. Lax, I wasn't even entered by mail. I didn't enter by mail at all. Double take. You don't have time to cast it. That's a problem, Zombie. It doesn't fit in the cycle of you need. Because by the time you put up both your shields, that's 3 seconds gone. You're going to put your dot down and your image down. That's another 4. We're up to 7. You need to funnel 3 times to put up your merciless, which is also cast. That's another 7. That's 14. And you're going to CC before it. That's your 16. Your dodge is gone. In that entire time, you've not really had time to put your buffs up if you run a dodge. Because there's so many buffs involved in this fight and so many passive things. Yeah, I don't know why he's still bitching about it. I mean, I've already told both him and the people, and all of you guys in the stream and the judges, I don't give a shit if they want me to run no skills on this first slot. I don't bloody care. It's not used. Let's see what they want me to use. They say, we're talking sec. Okay, let's see what they want me to use. They say that I should have locked it in by mail, but I don't know why. I mean, I didn't even enter by mail. They just entered me automatically themselves. He counts the seconds, of course. They want me to run Mark. I don't care. They want me to use Mark. It's still not going to ever be used, so I don't really give a shit. To be honest, at the very start, I should have run Entropy. It's not against you, it's against... They just want me to run Mark. I don't care. We're not going to use Lotus Fan or Mark. They're both irrelevant skills. This is not the main duel, but these are good players. This is Skander, who was in the commentary before. He is the Templar Pro. He is playing against a Magica DK Max Carl Plank on his new account. A new character, at least. Yeah, I don't care. You're on stream, at least you don't have evidence. They know I haven't used it. Neither ever get used. Even on like my 1vx, I never use that first skill. The only time that first skill is ever used is if it's sapped to take a resource. I mean, Lotus has marginal use against a shield stacker, but I don't really care. That Magic hits like a wet noodle. He doesn't. He's just running against Purge, right? You've got to remember that. So against the Templar, he gets purged down on almost all of his dots, which makes it very hard. The Purifier life is the struggle, you know. You got this, Skander. Skander's going to take him down. I love Max. He's one of my oldest friends, but the beam, that's the end of that. Rest in peace. Fight.
Rip.
But yeah, that wasn't the main fight. They're quickly sorting out the groups. Appreciate the follows, guys, and everyone else who has hit that follow button today. I appreciate the love today. Obviously, we are currently in the EU Duel Tournament. That will be the end of the stream after this Duel Tournament ends, but there's 8 players left. I am balancing out how I stream things in the next week because the list is here. I don't want to waste everyone's time, but I do my best, you know, to keep it balanced. There is left in the tournament Mifos. I could probably kill him. He's very good on a stand play, but it's hard for him to get through my shields. Captain Caps Lock. I don't know how it's going to go. We should be okay, but he's a very good player. Myself. Alaru is going to be a big threat on the Magic Assault. Pretty hard to kill with a Mind. It's a big counter to this because I can't get in close to CC or use my ulti. Sladen was really good on the Stamps Lock, so I think Sladen and Alaru are going to be our main threats here. Shalidor's full tank. I'm going to beat him in the vote. Jeff, I don't think I should lose. He's another stand blade, but weaker than Mifos. And then Black Mind NA literally got through because he never had a fight yet, and he's like 300 champion points, so don't think there's going to be any issue there. What's up? How's it going, EDM? Sap should be in the slot permanently because it goes through dodge roll. There's so many things that are useful there. Mark's useful against Nightblades. Lotus is useful against Mind Camping Sorks. Entropy is useful to give us passive Magicka. Sap is useful against roll dodge and resources. There's so many different things. If it's in order of chat, I actually get Alaru, but I don't know if that's the order or not. I want Black. Black would be hilarious. Black never literally had a fight yet. He's like 300 champion points. He's rocking in at 8th place right now because he's never had a fight. He's had 2 passes so far. What a legend. What an absolute legend. Remember, you haven't watched Blob streams for hella long. Yo, Money Shacks. It has been a while, mate. We are running with new music, so if you're new to my stream, guys, I am normally a primary 1vxer on Matchblade and MatchDK. I do have music and things in the past, just because I will upload this whole tournament onto YouTube for the sake of the duel tournament itself and the people who participated. I will obviously need to get no music on there in case of the copyright, so yeah. Do I think I'm going to win the tournament? I didn't originally, but a lot of big threats have gone, so there's actually genuinely a good chance.
You actually can.
I genuinely could win this right now. Alaru's going to be really hard because of the shield stack, but I normally kill him open world.
Don't get overconfident though.
I normally kill him open world. Unless I do something tragic, I kill him. Then we have Shalidor. I don't really know much about him. Jeff should be fine. Black Mind should be fine. Captain Capstock again, I don't know that much about. Mifos. I don't know what to say about Mifos. He's very good, but it's heavy counter having my burst against him with the tether to the Merciless, so it's hard for him to fight against it. In terms of play skill, he's very similar. Turn Song Request on. I can't, guys. If I put a copyright Song Request, I won't be able to upload to YouTube, so I have to keep no music for the time being of this. But we will go for the whole duel tournament. Did I change skills? Christ, guys. You guys in the stream, pick whatever the fuck skill you like on the number 1 here. This skill has been swapped by the judges, myself, etc. It's unused. I have never touched this skill, and to be honest, I never do. That skill there is irrelevant. I will literally take it off for all I care. Like I said, they've asked me to put mark on, so I put mark there, but I don't give 2 shits about what skill is there. It's unused. The only time that skill is ever used is open world for an AoE. And that's to take the resources because it speeds it up. You okay, Bubs? Put on double take. We had a discussion about that. Double take is not worth it because there's not enough time to keep your other buffs up for the main burst combo that you can't really get it off. It's a great skill for survivability, but it costs me my burst. Yo, Mash, how's it going? How you doing, Bubs? Okay. Just loading. Bored? Well, we do something after you. I'm just checking up on Liz, guys, making sure she's okay. Will this guy fuck off? Who is this? Kiso. Spamming with that fire reach. The next fight should be up in about 30 seconds, guys. They're just finishing off the next group brackets. We will see who gets who. I have kind of a feeling they're going to screw me here. My screw senses are tingling, you know. Oh, it's Lieb, I think. Mashy still owes Outcast 1k Columbine. Oh, shit. Is this guy running Shield Breaker? Oh, no, it's... What's it called? That zombie skill. Yeah, I'm bored as well, guys. I want to crack on with the fight, but the groups need to be organised. That's the nature of this sort of thing in terms of organisation. Whoever this is has a hard on. Who is even hitting me? Oh, whatever. I just stopped CC breaking. Inner Light is there for the extra magic, and it's also there for the empowerment. Some fights, it's good to get the empower in. Will this guy fuck off? So right now Falluza is on his stand plot. He is playing against Ragnarok, I think. Oh no, it's against Skander. Oh shit. Stream of favoritism here. We're going to have to cheer on Skander. Actually, Falluza's here as well. I can't do that. No, Falluza left. Okay, we're cheering Skander. Fuck it. But it's looking good on the duel right now. You never touch skills. Ask if you use mines and switch to misform after. What are you even on about, Altil? I literally haven't run misform. Misform is not even on my bar. In fact, I don't even know if I've leveled misform on this character. I genuinely have never leveled misform, for the record. So, if you want to talk any more shit, Aldo, you can have another timeout. But for the time being, we're going to give you one.
I can't heal.
Your heal's going to someone in the audience?
Yeah.
DC is trigger happy. Some guy keeps fucking whacking me. Okay, I'm killing this guy. Seriously? What the fuck is this? I'm sliding. We're surfboarding. This guy crying I'm using misform. For the record, the only misform morph that actually deals with it is elusive miss. That's the only one that deals with it. Because elusive miss removes snares. That's the way you deal with mines. And he's busy crying because he lost because I don't have misform on my bar. It's never been leveled. It's misform level 1. Just so people are aware of that. A little sad. But as he likes, you know. As he likes. I don't know why this guy has a hard on against me. We'll let him enjoy his moments, you know. So I'm talking. Christ, they're taking a long time to sort this. This cancer in the audience is pissing me off. Everyone's just whacking me with fire skills. I want to crack on with the tournament.
Die already.
Falluza desperately struggling against Skander. Beam! Oh, you got him.
Boom.
You got him.
GG.
GG.
Now we need to teabag Falluza.
Kill him, shit's annoying as fuck, but the whole audience will kill me.
Who the heck is ganking?
The discussion a rematch between Shalidor and Malcolm, I have absolutely no idea why. They're saying Malcolm was bugged, but my grounds is that even if Malcolm's recording, and obviously I'd be recording, which is fine for me, there's people here who can't record. It seems very unfair on the people who can't record that they do that. This guy needs to go. No Falooza. I'm gonna one-shot him, fuck it. Fuck off.
Rip.
Selling you free Sunring for mod. I don't actually need a Sunring in honesty. What do you miss? Missed the last 2 hours or so. So I have gone through my first 2 rounds. One sec, I'm just sorting something out with the judges here. They're deciding on something.
No whisper target found.
Thoroughly exposed there. Don't mess about with the merciless, you know. 18k, it was acceptable, acceptable. What was our plan to? So what have you missed? I won my first 2. I beat a Stamsork Zero Waffles, our actual mod. We killed him pretty quick. Then we fought a really good Stam DK, one of the best Stam DKs in the game, running the full cancer, Viper, Black Rose, you name it build. We had a tough fight against him, but we got him down with a really good burst, 24k in 1 second. We got him down with a 10k tether, 11k merciless, couple of light attacks, and the cripple all coming in the weave. Very brutal combo.
I can wait for the new Dota sets.
I hope they sort this fast. They're currently deciding whether they redo with Shalidor and Malcolm, but I don't understand that. I mean, I get being bugged is shit. I understand that. I completely understand that. I do. My issue is, my issue is with them allowing a redo of the fight is that only a certain population is going to be able to actually record their fights. And for those who can't record their fights, it's going to fuck them over if they get a bug themselves. It's a biased in favor of recorders. Did you lose? I haven't lost yet. I'm going strong. It's your bedtime. No. It's 10:30. 8:30. Poor Liz. Oh, don't give that face. What's up? I feel bad.
Yeah, taking a...
Aldil, you know the guy who I timed out, Aldil? He's like, didn't mean to embarrass you for using the misform. We're going to quickly shame him on stream again here. That misform that I used, that level 1 misform. I mean, obviously what we did, we used this new macro. So you got all sorts of macros. You got the macro that apparently lets you use 40 ultis in 1 second. Fantastic macro that. You got the macro that lets you run 8-piece Black Rose and 9-piece Malibeth in the same build. But today we've designed a macro to de-level misform. So we've now got off Elusive Mist, gone down to misform, and then we've leveled it 4 times lower to get down to misform 1. It probably is a bannable offense to de-level your skills. What do you reckon? Bannable offense to de-level? Let's give me a nod of approval here. I probably should be banned for leveling down my skills. It's a very shameful event, that. I don't know what this guy's on about, in honesty. He's having a good tier. We leave him to his tiers. We're going to add him to the ignore list. He's earned his place in society. Getting a couple of nods of approval here. I don't know why they're taking so long. It's a bloody trek, this. Can I see some resident sleepers in the chat? Food, thank you. Let's get some resident sleepers in the chat for how fucking boring this wait is. Oh, it's a Sarah one. It's not Trinit.
We are back.
Okay.
User disconnected from your channel.
Fuck off.
Malcolm and Shalidor.
Your food. My food's up now. So they are doing a 3-minute rematch between Malcolm and Shalidor. I don't think that's fair, but I hope it goes the same way. We'll see how it goes. Welcome back, Black Hearts. Just got here. What's going on? This is the PCEU Duel Tournament. We are currently down to the last 8, myself included. Most of the real top dog expected people are now out, in honesty, so we'll see how we're going. But there is a chance that we could genuinely win this right now, which is unexpected because I'm still freezing as fuck. I can barely hold my mouse. My hand is absolutely ice cold. Just slowly get some multi up. They say Shalidor's okay, so it's whatever. We'll let them do it. But yeah, exactly. This fight is really boring. We have tank against Magic Sork. They're saying most pressure wins.
Right?
Most pressure wins? Is that fair? Oh, whatever. They're doing it again because apparently Malcolm was bugged. I don't care. It's up to them.
That smelly smell.
That's pretty bullshit. If it's most pressure wins, what the hell are they supposed to do with mines? Like, if he mine camps, how the fuck is the Templar meant to put pressure on? Someone explain me this.
It's just a draw. If the Sox doesn't want to die, just mines after match.
Yeah,
If he
Christ.
does have poison,
If he's putting mines up, oh my god. That's such a stupid idea. I mean, so far I've respected a decent amount of the dual tournament apart from the initial rules, but this is a terrible idea. They're doing most pressure wins with a Sork, which is the most pressurizing class, but the hardest to sustain your shit on, against someone who's using melee against mines. You can streak into Templar and use mines with frags as well. Yeah, I know that. But my issue is not that. My issue is that it's going to the most pressure, right? All that Sork has to do is put mines down. How's a Templar ever supposed to put pressure on?
A Templar?
Sorry, the Stam Sork. How's the Stam Sork ever going to put burst on here when he has to deal with the mines? I mean, whatever happens, he's going to be sitting in mines the whole fight. It's going to be a wasted fight, in honesty, but it's whatever. It's their choice. I'm not the judge. It's their choice. It's just a stupid idea. Exactly, I would have lost to the tank because the burst is going to be irrelevant. It's not going to be the burst that wins. The person with the burst is the person who should win a fight because they're the one who can actually get through the tank ability, which is why my build would win. If it comes to something like this with me, most pressure, there's no way I'm going to win that. I haven't got sustained DPS. Exactly. Even if I lose to a crash, I am not going to expect a rematch. Even though I'm on stream, I'm going to accept it, you know. Well, I don't know if I will now, but if you lose to a crash, so be it. That's how it works in life, right? Everyone could get a crash. If you're not streaming or recording, how are you going to ever do anything about it? Like, I can because I'm recording and streaming, but let's imagine Shalidor isn't recording or streaming. What's he ever meant to do against that shit, right? Shalidor taking heat. I feel so bad because Shalidor's going to lose this and he's the better player of the two here. Oh, well, never mind. That was a big burst. Don't get me wrong. Malcolm is excellent and Malcolm's so good in every fight, but even though it's Kansas Stam build, the meta says he should win this, and I think he is winning this. It's just like, I don't understand the most pressure rule, because Sork has the shields, which is going to counter the pressure, and he has the mines, which counters all close combat. You're enjoying the stream. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm glad to hear it. Even if we don't get any good duels for a little bit, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream, but it's getting very heavy on the tank fest. It's going to be a bit lame, in honesty.
Nothing cool the Stam Sork will do is negate.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing, and the other guy's just going to roll out, let's be honest, or streak even. He can't streak, but he can roll.
If he has traps though, he could deplete the stamina pool of this Magic Sork very
he got the Stam before, right? The thing is, in the last fight, Shalidor managed to get Malcolm out of Stam, but now they've just demanded a rematch on the most pressure. I think that's so brutally advantage in the Sork. I mean, it's only tank. I don't like that at all.
What, the Stam Sork?
Yeah, I mean, he's a full tank, but so is the mine cap. It's so hard to say. I don't know, I don't like this redo at all.
Yes, one burst build. If he kills you with it, it's okay.
User
If he
joined
doesn't,
your
he's
channel.
Blobs.
after it.
How's it going?
Blobs. Malcolm wasn't out of Stam.
He wasn't.
No, he's running 1.2k regen with Dark Conversion. He chose not to thingy, that's why.
Alright, okay.
But they thought he was, that's
I
why.
don't know, this fight's so counter though, like... Here's the thing, neither of them have...
The thing is, because Malcolm got screwed over last tournament against Shay, Malcolm was complaining a lot about it, and I can understand, because they based it literally off he ran out of Stam.
What could you get rid of on the Stam Sork to make this fair? Because you get rid of mines...
Yeah, that's what we...
You get rid of mines. Mines has to go, but something has to go on the Sork.
And they stop it.
Yeah, I think Shalidor's gonna win, because they've... Cheese really was kept saying Shalidor's still winning.
I still think Shalidor wins, but it's very boring
Yeah,
fight. Here's the problem, right? I mean, I don't know if you agree, Kisa, whilst you're here. Do you not agree that this is almost all some sort of tank or mine camp? Like,
Yeah,
everything is... I think I'm the only build left with damage.
Yeah, no,
Everything else is just going to try drain us down, you know? I'm fucking... Someone hook me up with a reduced cost cliff. Let's bang it on. You got to kill this Sarah guy in the jaw, by the way.
Honestly, the most fun fight they've been was the two Blades. I mean, that says it all, really.
Mephos and Dragonfly was pretty good.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, I think. They're both Blades, right?
Yeah.
Off the Stam one. Yeah.
This guy, fuck off. Keeps bloody hitting me in the audience. Take off gear.
I only did it because...
this is a really good fight for us. Mephos against Captain Caps Lock. This is really good for us, and the reason that is that if Mephos can kill Caps Lock, that's a big problem cured. So many people hit me in the audience. I'm just going to move spot here. To repeatedly bitch about something the judges have already ruled is pointless. Blobeso was found instant, so shut the fuck up. I don't even know what's happening. Oh, you mean the skill swapping? I don't know why people are crying about that, honestly. It's completely irrelevant. I've already told you, if you want me to get rid of that skill, I will get rid of it. You've got to get rid of this fucking moron. I'm trying to commentate.
And it has begun.
Okay, so where were we? So this fight is very important for us. Mephos taking the clever tactic here. No, he's not. He's not killed the Clanfer yet. He should really kill the pigeon, because if he kills the pigeon, Caps Lock is not going to have a good magic ball. He's going to have shit shields. If not, Mephos could easily lose this. Now, Mephos is an excellent stand blade, real top tier, and he doesn't run meta shit at all. He runs Huntings rather than Viper and Black Rose. He's medium armor. He runs Duel instead of this stupid bow 2 and a meta. I really respect this guy as a duelist. I still think he should focus the pigeon. I don't know. It's possible he'll get the burst through. It is a pigeon. Look at that thing.
Caps Lock is not running Healing Ward. So
Yeah, he runs Duel.
Exactly, he's running Duel. So right now we have, I don't know, I heavily favour Mephos right now. I mean, where's the damage coming from the sword? But I guess at the start, the sword had a good start. Well, he's going for it.
Yeah.
It was a good tactic. He tried to get in with a burst whilst the Atrio was there. If I was him against Atrio, I would just move into the audience, because I'm not going to stand in range. I've already been told we can move out of range of that. To be honest, standing in Atrio is the worst possible thing, 'cause it's essentially standing in a banner, the damage it puts out. It's very powerful indeed. I don't know why he stands here. Maybe he doesn't realise. Does get him with a trap there. That's very painful on a Magicka class. It's a lot of dot. And the root obviously draining the stamina heavily. He's going for it again on the pigeon. That pigeon's really hard to kill though. Look, so close on the burst. Mephos is smart to go for the bird. If the bird dies, this guy has no heal and no shield. Yeah. So close again, but he's shielding. The bird is down. That's pretty much dual end. So this guy has to manage to recast. He's going to get interrupted constantly in the fight by Mephos. I think Caps Lock is basically done here. He's lost most of his shield. He has no heal ward. He only has one shield. Yeah, that's the end of that. That's the way to go against that sort of build. Take down the pigeon. Job done. Mephos takes it down. Good fight. Played it perfectly. That's exactly what I should have done. Now, I believe I could be next against Alaru, but I don't know if that's the case.
That's why the shade is better for Necropotence, because you can kill it. Very, very, very nice.
So let's see who's next. We've got this moron attacking us. I am up, and I believe I'm against Alaru, which is a bad draw. Alaru is probably the last one here. Now, I'm not going to cast my first skill. Get rid of these fucking audience member. Getting poison and dots and everything on these people. Yeah, I'm right. We're against Alaru. Pretty hard draw hit. For the most part, I normally beat him, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, shit. Completely forgot that. I think Noble Duelist Pet. Noble Duelist is a good set for sure. It's an interesting set. Okay, there goes the Atrio. So it looks like we're game on. Oh shit.
This is gonna be interesting.
Now, for the most part, I think I'm going to have the most pressure on here. I normally do pretty good against Orcs.
His mine would be useless.
Well, not really, because I have to manage to hit him with an ulti to ever kill him. It's very hard to fight against, honestly, because there's no way you can CC. That's why mines are so fucking OP. is not only can a close combat not fight him, but I can't physically CC him, which counters my
Even
build
that.
completely. I'm staying out of the range of that. Fuck that. Oh, sad. I thought that was dead. I mean, he's never going to get through our shields. This is never going to end with the mines. I just don't see how I'm ever meant to do this, because, like, I can't physically CC him. If I jump in the mines, I die, right? Let me fucking CC break him, come on. Is this guy serious?
That was a good burst.
I'm gonna get him back though. Wow.
You read him
Shit.
MP chat. And,
No? Oh, them. It was quite a bad miss on the block, honestly. That's gonna punish me. I need to get a burst, but it's impossible with the mines. I mean, it's physically impossible for me to CC him, so how are you ever meant to kill him? Mines are such a joke of a skill, honestly. Anyone got a tactic to deal with mines? Because, like, there's no absolute counter to that shit.
You play info style and you eat mines.
Try to roll dodge through them.
It'll kill me. I'm light armor, mate.
Yes, that's why you play heavy armor and no damage.
What a boring fight, man.
By the way,
I left and get 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 minutes extra.
Wow.
I saw it. It's just nothing you can do because you can't CC. I mean,
Like, there isn't anything happening in this fight, like, nobody's getting anybody low.
Blobs got low one time. The,
Oh, I missed that. But
it was a
Blobs
burst
might
with
act-
the meteor.
okay, I got a chance
yeah,
here.
Bob, you might actually
Go for it,
lose
go for it.
if you don't kill him.
I think
Like if you
What am I meant to do? I mean, I
Well-
can't CC him. I mean, it's why mines are such a joke of a skill in this sort of thing. I think I'll lose the verdict
Yeah.
as well, but I think it's bullshit because the mine's just such a negate.
Yeah, but like I think if it goes to judges, you're probably gonna lose if you got low ones.
Yeah, exactly. Very stupid, really. Whatever. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that shit. But it's why mines are so heavy in Jaws. It's one of the reasons I hated Jaws. I mean, I stated so many times that this is just going to be a tank and
Oh shit.
mine fest. I do have ulti ready. So close. Fuck my life. Didn't even see that.
Alu
fight,
is
holy
a
shit.
very, very tanky sword now.
Is he in heavy armor? Or light? No,
He's heavy
He's
armor.
in light.
20.
He's running harness.
Yeah, he's 22, yeah.
Have ulti.
Another 2 minutes, what the fuck?
Oh, come on, baby! Oh, fuck! If he didn't CC break that was the execute. Holy shit!
Yeah, but that's gonna even the fight. Like now, both have gotten each other low. So
Yeah.
I don't really know who's gonna win now.
My hand could slip and our Radiant could go, what?
Oh, those blocks though, that was on point. Have an ulti. Look at this fucking mind cap. Just remove that skill from the game. It's not ready.
Ah.
But I have to use it because it's the only opportunity I'm going to get. One of the worst things they could do here is redo this without shields, because he obviously has 2 damage shields, I only have 1, so I'm going to be fucked then. I actually think I have the second half of this fight. I think I've got stam, I don't know why I can't break. I don't know why I'm had such a bad start there. Hope it doesn't affect it, but I mean, it's the mines that's the problem, because I can't do anything against it.
Maybe agony, but he's enough.
But he's literally just sitting in them.
Exactly, what am I ever meant to do against that?
These captain caps that didn't use them. Malcolm moved out of them sometimes as well. This guy's just sitting in them.
Yeah, the sword got breath of life there.
He's not using them.
Ah.
Them's down.
Yeah, it was unlucky. Resident Sleepers in the chat, I agree. I mean, it's the problem with mines. Oh man, I hit the audience. Fuck that shit.
Oh, there's that of mine for one.
Brave.
Straight back. You went straight back to one.
This is my house. And it's a drop.
One.
Oh, they
Blobs.
gave me it. I got the vote, boys. I mean, it's so close. Like, the mines are the problem. It's so close either way, but we got the vote on the jury. I don't know. I think the reason we got the vote there is in terms of burst damage, it was close every time for both of us. In terms of time encounters, we probably had the advantage there, because what he needs to do is get in things when my shields are down, because we're only running 1 shield. What I need to do is get CCs in through the mines. So we got the vote from the jury. I think without the mines, he dies. So we get through on the vote. You're obviously better, thank you. I mean, it's so hard to get any combo when you can't physically CC or anything. Exactly, that Sork had no pressure at all. He's basically sat in his mines. The only time I can actually get a kill on him is if I launch in, get an ulti in, whilst taking the damage of the mines, and then get the Merciless through after it. Now, the issue with that is that I have to make sure that I have my pot up, my ulti up, my Merciless up, my shield up, my image up, and he has no frag ready. And that all has to be at exactly the same instant in time. So to get a kill against him, it can take years. And there's nothing you can do about that. And that is why mines are so incredibly powerful. That's why mines are a big problem right now. It's one of the skills I've always said is a big problem in duels. But we get through on the vote. I'll take it. It could have gone either way on the vote. I think the reason we get the vote is because of the attempts on the kill.
Black Mind.
So this is going to be such a one-way fight. I feel so bad for this guy. This guy's not even had a fight yet. He's like 300 champion points, and this is the quarterfinals right now that we just went through. So we're in the semis now. There's 8 people altogether going through at this point. This poor sod, 391 champion points. He's not had a single fight. He's had 3 buys in a row, so he's now against one of the best Stamsorks in the game. He's going to get destroyed. Put your Minor Maim Archer in front of mines. It doesn't matter, mate. You can't line of sight on the Archer. They can't hit them. Why don't you prolong Suffering? Any dot breaks Suffering. If I use Cripple on him, and that Cripple tick is hitting whilst I use Prolonged Suffering, it just gets dodged. It completely negates my Agony, so it doesn't actually do anything if there's a dot up. That's what makes Agony such a bad skill. If they fix that, Agony would be an excellent skill. It's not a huge dot, but 500k on the 391 CP. Cypher coming in with a big bet. Let's see how it's going. Cypher chucking 500k. That's a brave money, mate. That's brave money. In fairness, he's stand DK, you know, so don't count him out yet. Now, Cypher, I should quickly check here. Can you afford 500k? Low CP means nothing. It means a bit. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Cypher's a great guy, honestly. He's done so much for my stream and support and things. I greatly appreciate being him.
Look at the complaints about you winning, man.
Dude, these people crying about me using skills.
Everyone's complaining.
They've been complaining about me changing this fucking first skill on the Duel bar to Lotus from Mark. I've not used either of them. Christ almighty.
To be fair, I suggested you change it back because I felt. I know you probably thought you change it in the first
Dude,
place.
I don't even care. It doesn't even matter if it's Lotus or not, honestly.
But yeah, obviously.
I told them I'll take it off if they want. The only skill that ever goes there is Sap.
terms of that last one, he literally moved out of mines once. and that was in
Exactly,
the last,
it's really
20
stupid, I mean.
seconds. It was.
Like, the
Yeah.
only time I can ever get burst is if I squeeze in the mines. But yeah, I was telling them I'll take the skill off if they want, because the only skill that's ever there is sap. Yo, Cypher! Your 500k is looking hot here, man. This DK's OP. This DK's winning this fight right now. Look how many times Sladen's made so many mistakes with the traps. Honestly, this DK could win. Yeah, insane viewers right now, 411. Crazy shit.
Who is this
Welcome
DK?
everyone. If you're enjoying your stay today, hit that follow button to show the love, you know. I'm a growing streamer. I mostly specialize in 1vx, but this is a dual tourney.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Heal, little guy! I believe in you, baby! Oh, come on! He's in a trap! Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it! Oh, come on! Oh! Heal, 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 heal! No! Oh, come on, man! That guy deserved the win.
He went for the kill.
Yeah.
That guy deserved the win! Wait, I'm not supposed to be biased, am I? I'm not supposed to be biased to my opponents here. But that guy deserved the win. Look at that baller attempt. Of course it's Stanley K running Black Race, but gotta give him his credit. That guy was committed to the cause.
It was a stamina, yeah. But
I didn't say I'm a great streamer. I said I'm a full time. Up to you guys if I'm great. For all I know, I'm shit. I'm just here for your entertainment, you know. But yeah, show that love if you really want, guys. If you're enjoying this day, hit the follow. I do plenty of 1vx PvP, small scale PvP. I'm mainly in a Mage Nightblade. It's always been my speciality, though fuck Mage Sorks. And I'm leveling up all the other classes. I also have a Mage DK with a pretty interesting build that's working really great this patch. One of the few out there running Duel and Resto, open world. But yeah, right now we're in the Duel tournament, and I think there is one more of the quarterfinals before we move on to the semi-finals. Coin, how's it going, mate? One of my greatest old friends. Yoashi versus Bombok. Shit, fuck off. Man, these people hit me in the audience and making me so angry. So Shay versus Bombok. Me? Or Bombok?
Yoashi.
Oh yeah, Yoashi, did he lose?
I thought he lost, but I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking someone else. I thought he did lose.
He did, he lost to a Nightblade.
Yeah.
What? One sec.
User left your channel.
There was actually a guy killed Yoashi. I think they've just realised that.
Yeah, they made a mistake.
Okay, they realised. So it's actually not Yoashi. Yoashi's gone. Did I beat the Mad Sork? We did. It went down to Jory, and we got it because of the offense we put on. He didn't really put offense. He was mostly in his mines. Both of us had pretty similar pressure at times. The thing is, right, if I can get into the mines, we can get him with... Will this guy fuck off? We can get him with the ulti. I'm just moving to the other side. We can get him with the ulti and the Merciless in an instant. I've killed that guy a lot of times open world, but as soon as mines are on the bar, it's just such a negate because it kills all close combat and it kills all CCs. You can't get into CC him unless you're using Flame Reach maybe, which is one of the reasons I'm tempted to use that next patch. Because next patch is going to be different, right? This patch is about tank or burst. That's your options right now. Next patch is a different story. Next patch is going to be more about sustain, I think. Because I think a lot of people are going to run incredibly high burst stand builds, or the pugs this is. I don't know about duelist players. They're going to be a different story. But pug-wise, they're going to run pretty high sustain builds, which means instead of needing max burst... low sustain builds. Instead of needing max burst, you're going to need something sustained pressure, high pressure. So I think Destro Resto is going to be better then. I still favour one-hand Jordan Resto right now. These guys in the audience are a nightmare. Fleur de Lis, the charmer herself, off stream to the right by about 5 steps. Oh, you twittered about me. Cypher, mate. That's so kind, mate. Appreciate it. Very, very kind. But we're doing great, guys. We are into the semi-finals. So if I can win 2 more fights, I'll take it down, you know? Take it down like a king. We got... To be honest, it's winnable right now. It really is winnable because left is... Mephos is probably going to be my opponent. Mephos is excellent on the Stanblade. Unless I'm playing badly, I normally beat him on my Mage Blade. Stanblade's always close. So if I can beat him, we're in the final. Then there is also... Who else have we got through? We got Sladen. I think Sladen's very beatable. And then Jeff or Shalidor. So I think if we kill Mephos, whoever wins out of me and Mephos should probably win this. I really think that right now. Kill those guys messing with you in the audience. We already one-shot him with like 18k, but he won't fuck off. How's it going, Steve? We're doing excellently. We are currently in the EU Duel tournament. We're performing really good right now. I'm not playing at my best in honesty, but we're still doing well. We're in the semi-finals in a sec.
Oh my god.
I think it'll be you versus Shalidor.
This is one of the most boring fights I've ever seen.
Yeah, but I think Shalidor
They're
has
pretty
the
close on
upper
skills.
hand.
I don't even know who has the upper hand. I gave up watching after an instant. What do you guys reckon, guys? What do you guys reckon? Who's going to win this?
Flame reached.
They want a rematch of my fight.
What?
That's the second time they've rematched against me. They want me to play him again, whatever.
Why?
I don't fucking know.
Maybe he wastes lots of, I mean, he wastes as lots the mines.
What are you ever meant to do against mines?
Only way I can see it changing if he's on slots mine.
Maybe he will change.
But even
Well, the problem is, right,
Well,
if they
like-
make people take a skill off, my only skill that's swappable is the fucking open slot that's gaping there. Everything else is essential to the build. If they take anything off, I've got no chance at all. Because I'm either not going to have a CC, I'm going to be lacking magic and get one shot, I'm not going to have image for the necro, oh, I'm not going to have heals. That's my choices. What are we going for, guys? Well, whatever, if they want a rematch, who gives a shit? They want me to rematch the Sork, it's fine, but it's very stupid because the mines counter everything.
Why do they want you to rematch?
I don't know, they want me to rematch? It's very shit. They've done that twice now. They did it with Malcolm as well. I can't use Agony. I'm not allowed to skill swap, but Agony doesn't work.
Wait, you're not allowed to use Agony?
Okay, they're saying he can't use mines because they want to see how the fight goes with that. That's fine. They're thinking about my skill. What are they ever going to do? Oh shit, Shalidor takes him down with a kill. They want me to change a skill. What are they going to take away? My only heal, my only DPS, my only dot, my magicka, or my kill? That's their choices right now. What So, I either have to lose. Why do I have to take a skill off? Because they want him to lose mines, but it's only fair that I lose a skill. It's kind of absurd. He loses mines, I get that, but I either can't heal or can't attack. What do we reckon's best, guys? Do I sacrifice my attack? Of course, it's bullshit, but I can't do anything about it. So what do you reckon, guys, in the chat? Let's get a vote. Do I sacrifice my attack or my heal? That's the choices. Lose Mark, I'm not allowed to choose. They're choosing for me, which is bullshit. If they take Inner Light or Image away, I don't have enough shield. He's going to one-shot me instantly. If they take Healing Ward away, I have no heal. Same for Dampen, that's my shield. If they take Siphoning attacks off, it's impossible to sustain. I don't know. If they take Merciless off, I have no kill potential, because that's the main one. It's not my choice to go, guys. If I could choose my skill, I would take Mark off, because it's an open slot. It doesn't even matter what skill that is. It's completely option, but I don't get a choice. They're taking his mines because it's his, like, complete counter. It's whatever, guys. They want me to lose a skill. What the fuck ever. What should be Merciless? I guarantee it's going to be Merciless Image. I don't even know what they can take off, honestly. I honestly think my best bet to take off is Funnel Health if I have to take something else. Because I can spam Cripple instead. I can't drop Image, I've got Necropotence. If they take Necropotence, I'm screwed. Look at that. I'm using Necros. They can't physically take Image off. They can take either my only CC. Bone Shield. I don't even have Bone Shield.
What?
They want me to take Bone Shield off.
What?
Guys, I don't even run Bone Shield.
Maybe Daphne Magic and...
I think they'd be Dampen.
Are they serious? What the fuck? I have to take off my damage shield. Wait. So I have to run a damage shieldless build with a Necropotent set. Am I missing something here? Wait, I'm gonna go talk to these guys because that is ridiculous. Wait, are we actually serious? I'm running Necropotence for Magicka, so no health, and I have to take off my only damage shield. Am I missing something here, right? Are we just like cutting off a complete 5-piece set suddenly in the middle of the Duel tournament?
No, we're not cutting off your fight.
Of course you are. You're taking Necropotence off. That's my damage shield.
No, no.
lost like 15 times.
Yeah, you are. Love Cheese has said the skill I have to take off is Dampen Magicka. Do you know what that scales off? That scales off my Max Magicka, which is the only fucking point in running the Necropotent set.
What do we do?
Here's the thing. We want Cheese wants the Sork to take off minefields, and we feel like we need to take something off from you too. You know, to balance it out.
I'm already missing a skill. I mean, if I started this tourney, I'm going to start with a reasonable skill. If I have to enter without a skill, whatever, I'll try. But the odds of me winning without a damage shield are literally 0.
why do we have to take out skills at all? Can't we just do a rematch if it's that important?
But the rematch is never going to go anywhere. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Allowing
It's not gonna
mines and tanks in the fucking tournament. It's the tournament itself.
So what do you suggest, Blobs? What do you suggest?
I don't even know.
Ross, why do you want a rematch anyway? I don't understand.
Exactly.
why do
You
want
already
to
voted
rematch?
against him. Just the people who hate me say that I lost. I mean, I don't give a shit. I will fight him again, and it will go exactly the same. It will go forever. If you make me take my 5-piece set off, I'm missing something here. So I'm slightly confused how I either lose a 5-piece set or my only damaging ability.
Alright, I have an idea.
What's that?
Blobs, you know, you keep your skills.
Okay.
Keep your skills just the way they are, and I'm gonna ask the sorcerer to swap another skill in for mines.
I'm fine with that. That's fine.
Yeah,
You can swap anything. You can swap a dodge for all I give a shit. That's fine with me. All right.
Channel switch.
Okay. It's being sorted. We no longer have to lose our only damaging skill or our only damage shield. It is a counter rules tournament. That was dodgy shit, but
User
whatever.
joined your channel.
That seems fairer to me. So he can swap his skill. I'm fine with that, because if he can swap his skill, that means I can actually attack him with CCs and things. It means I can get a burst on him. If I have to take a damage shield off, I'm going to be sitting on 20k health and just get insta-killed. I mean, what's the point? Oh, this guy. Can someone kill that guy?
Use cloak.
It's time to use cloak. That debating skill's on point. I'm not even bothered about it, honestly. I will take a skill off if they want, but if I lose my only damage shield, they need to kill these gankers. Am I health
got
decent?
you and
Guys, am I on max health?
Nope, 87. Now you're
Right,
max.
okay, someone's heal me.
I think it'll be you, Shalidor, final.
Okay, let's do this. These guys are stealing all the heals. Professional work. Alright, so this is quarter-final again, for whatever reason. He's now not allowed to use mines, but he swapped something else. I have no idea what. Which means I can now pressure his stamina pool. God save the queen. And this is dueling Sorks without fucking mines, man. It's such an astronomically overpowered skill.
Then again, watch out, Blobs, because that was a very, very fast ulti.
He's out of stam. Okay, this is over already. I'm just going to keep pressurizing that stam. If he can't sustain that, he's got no chance.
He's gonna lose if it goes to judges, since he's running out of stamina.
Exactly. We're going to get him with a combo here. We got a very good chance. As long as I don't get fragged at the wrong moment here, this is over.
What did he put in for?
He put combat prayer. I don't know why.
Don't get out of the arena.
I asked them if I can move out of range of the archer. They said it's fine.
Oh, okay then.
Okay, we're going to try get the burst. The ulti's ready. I'm going to try get in with the ulti and the merciless. That's how we're going to get a kill hit. This is a killable fight now. This is actually killable. It's not going to be a tie. What? Rest in peace, my merciless. This is where you can see, though, the difference that mine makes in a duel, honestly. It is game-killing skill, because it completely negates everything in close. We're going to go in with a burst any second now. Wow, my ulti didn't go off, rest in peace. Actually lagging a tiny bit. far nicer against no mines, though, honestly. I think it's pretty much in the bag, because he did run out of stam once, unless I do something stupid. We're going to go for it here. We got the Meteor ready, we got the ulti ready, we got the Merciless ready. He's going to frag, though. That's the burst that we can get him with. If we get everything down, as he's got no shields, he's entirely killable here. I don't know, it's up to them how long they keep it, but I think if they keep this for long enough, I could actually get a kill.
They're like 2 minutes at least.
User left your channel.
It's going to be big. What? Come on, man. That Merciless said ready. Whatever. I got an ulti ready. Ah! So close! If that was a crit.
The fight is on your favor. They could judge you winner.
He was somewhere around 2k health there. Everyone you're fighting is using an overpowered setup. It's the nature of duel tournaments these days, mate. It becomes very like this. Pretty much everyone's going to run very stereotypical builds. Wow, he just missed with his streak. That's surely going to weigh bad against him. We're going to go with a Meteor here. I think we're fine here. Well, that lag though.
Stop.
They're stopping it. I don't think there's any way I lose that fight.
Yeah, you should win that one.
I think if I lose that, we're being screwed.
Maybe there's a chance.
I don't know. He ran out of stamina, had so many close kills. We'll see how they vote, but I think we were fine there. Every one of his ultis we counted fine, and we had a good kill on him, pretty much.
Taking their time.
They're taking a long time.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they gave me the vote again, so we're still in, guys. We're still in. We're going to the semis either way. Good fight, Alaru. That was much nicer about the mines. I mean, it makes the fight much more real. He did an excellent job, in fairness, because he had to adapt his build there, but it's gone the same way. So we're back in the semis. It's boiling in my room now. I was freezing before, but I want to take this jumper off. You know, this jumper's lucky. You know, that one was close. I think we had him close a couple of times, closer than he had. He has about 40% at the best. We had him once when he was on about 2k health. Telling a Sork to take off mines, pathetic. Do you have any idea, man, how overpowered certain skills are in this game? You realize that mines make it physically impossible as a good player using mines to be CC'd. Let's start with that. Close combated. Let's start with that.
Yeah.
15k damage.
It's Shalidor from NA. Blobs is just a troll. He's been using CE as well, Blobs, so...
He's been using what?
Cheat engine.
Oh really? I don't care about that. He's a real good Sork. He is. He's good. But here's the thing, right? Mines negates all of that. I don't use Cloak specifically because I think Cloak is such a bullshit strong skill. I don't use Cloak specifically because it's such a strong skill. It's a waste of time using that shit. The same reason I would never use Mines on a Sork, unless I'm using the throwing Mines. I have a clever tactic with that. What other skills would I never really use on my bar? Reverb, I don't want to use that on any build because it's just kind of so ugly. It's so stereotypical and I like to run a biased E. The judges told him to take it off. It's not my choice. I'd already beat him once. Oh, shit. Okay, this is the big one. This probably determines who wins this, honestly. This probably determines who wins the fight, honestly. Because this guy's such a good stand blade. The other two players are weaker, so this is pretty much the decider, unless I do something terrible. Me and this guy are very old sparring partners. We've practiced a lot together. It pretty much always goes both ways. I was expecting this guy sometime here. See how this goes. I don't know where the judges are.
You're against Mythos.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was always going to be.
But look, bro.
Tether is for sure the way to go here. Mines is going to be there. Sorry, Meteor is going to be there 100% passively. We're never going to cast that. Oh shit, I miscast. So close.
Oh my.
He's going to be very killable, honestly. I really think I could get a kill here unless I do something bad. There's a trap. Fuck my life, I saw that. So close.
User joined.
Here's something you didn't see the other match players do, by the way. I'm keeping all times my my cripple up on him. That's one of the worst possible things to lose on him. If you drop your cripple, you're going to suffer big time. And what he's always going to do is try dodge that. That'll break the beam on his tether. I wish I'd hit too few mines now. Got a good block on that heavy attack. That was a bad time to get hit. This could be it.
Oh.
Oh, it's really
Very
close.
close, very close.
Oh,
Go on.
maybe.
Still not over hit.
Let's close though.
Well, you definitely have the upper hand right now. But just don't get too greedy. This Mythos can definitely one-shot you.
There's a trap down there.
The trap.
Good on stamp. If this guy risks it now, he's going to die. Such a good chance. So many times I've been close to that burst. We blocked the two-hander. That's going to give the negative effect to him. We're going to use our image to break the tether hit. Apparently not, because that shit's broken. Okay, whatever.
Necropotence is so good for my.
It's amazing, yeah. Tried to go with a meteor. I still think Tether's the way to go, honestly. I can't heavy attack, rest in peace. Just gonna get some magic up a sec here. There we go. I mean, we're still fine on it, but no, it's best to get it up whilst we have the chance on the offense. Again, we've got a full chance to get a resto attack here. Every time he moves away from us, he gives us a full chance to get that resources up. Wow, shuffled out, rest in peace. There is a trap there. We're going to avoid that casually. Went for the risk there. It was a good opportunity to get him, honestly. We're really good on resources right now. I can't see us dying here. I mean, because we've had so many kill opportunities, I'm going to play a little more defensive at this point.
He's not using incapacitating or not?
No, he's not using incap. This guy's got great duel respect, by the way. This is one of my favorite dueling partners. He also runs very untypical builds like myself. He's such an excellent Stam Nightblade, really is.
Good to see people like him and Captain Caps Lock this bottom, to be honest.
Wow, my Merciless just didn't go off. It was literally ready. Every time he ambushes in, that's when I'm going to recast my shields. There's no point in spamming them whilst he's on the defense. And then the way we're going to turn the offense on is just like that. We're going to use the Merciless. So again, he dodged the cripple there. I'm going to recast it. Ah! So many times I've had that kill, and I haven't got a crit on one of them. Block the 2-hander, that's going to stick the effect on him.
Got this on judges, I think.
This duel, I guess, is to death, though, eh? So ain't gonna stop it.
It's going to take so long to kill him, though. I mean, he'll have to make so many mistakes to actually die. That's a problem, so I kind of hope they just take this to Jory, because the nature of Duel tournaments these days, right? One of the things you'll see Cypher say really a lot is just about this, is that for so long it goes into fights like this these days. Baited him there. There is a trap, I'm just going to avoid that. We're going to go in for it here. As he dodges. Again, there is a trap on the left. So there's now 2 traps placed to the left side. He's now at a trap. There's a trap just to his right. One of my biggest tips to people if you are fighting someone using trap heavily is just make sure you know where that shit is. You do not want to get hit by that. It's one of the biggest dots in the game. It roots you like crazy. It's very, very strong. As long as you avoid it, it's a completely irrelevant skill. So just try to keep track of where that stuff is. Man, this is going to take so long. Wait, who's Cypher busy roasting in the chat? This fight's so boring now that I'm just kind of watching the chat. This is one of the reasons I didn't want to enter the Duel tournament in the first place.
Martian, man. It's who he's roasting.
Get a heavy attack off whilst we can here. We're fully shielded and things. Obviously, the heavy attack is proccing major mending for us, as well as doing a decent amount of damage. And giving us a lot of magic back at the same time. I don't think this is going to end. He'll have to make a bad mistake for me to get the kill, and I think he's tuned into that now. They've called it. I'm 99% sure I'm going to take that, guys. I think we're in the final. You need to go for your Merciless once he used his rally. That's what I'm generally trying to do. Got to keep the mark on him. I'm not allowed to use the mark, Cypher. I didn't determine which skill officially I wanted on that first slot, so I'm not actually allowed to use any skill on me at all there, mate. That first skill is irrelevant. It's unusable for me. I'm not allowed to mark him, guys. That first skill is not allowed to be used. I think we take that, though.
Yeah, you should take it. A lot of people crying about you talking about that.
They're still crying about this. I didn't even fucking use it, and it's the difference between getting a kill or not. They specifically cried about me having a skill swap at some point. Because I changed my mark for the Lotus fan partway, but I've never used either of them, so I just told them I'm not going to use them. They said I can use it, but I'm not going to use it. We took it down in the vote.
You won.
We are in the final. I don't know who we're against yet. We're either against Stamsork or... I'm taking my socks off here. Sorry if you saw that. My feet are roasting. We are either against the Stamsork or... What was the other one who got through? Was it the Nightblade? Did he lose? But yeah, it's looking good, guys. As long as I don't make a mistake. We had actually one of the worst draws. I mean, I can't think of anyone who had a worse draw than me, honestly, because Alaru was probably going to win as a Sork. Mephos was the best Downblade. And then we had Crescent second fight, which is absolute god mode. Stam DK. So, all in all, we had pretty good luck here. Yeah, Cypher, you missed that, man. You would have loved this. So, Cypher, tell me this. On this bar, right now, if you have to pick 2 skills to lose, okay? We're going to go along the bar. Mark, I'm not allowed to use, so that can't change anyway. So we've got to take 1 skill off at that point.
Who is this guy?
Sladen and Shalidor. So guys, we have to take 1 skill. Who?
Arondil.
Arondil is Denegor.
Arondil.
Arondil is
he's
Denegor.
on crying about your fucking thingy.
Really? So guys, here's the skills I had to take off. I had to take off one of these, and they decided Merciless is my execute and kill. Siphoning attacks is our sustain. Magicka, the Mage Knight I have to have enough shields to not get one shot. Fear is my only CC. We got my only dot and only damage. My only heal and only damage shield to not get one shot. And then Shadow Image for the Necro. And they wanted me to take off the dampen.
Shalidor Sladen.
How do you spell his name? Can you type it to me?
Stamsork.
Can you type his name to me? I'd love to whisper him.
Look.
So yeah, this is Stamsork against Stamsork. Sladen running a high damage, Shalidor running more of a sustain build. Oh, is it 1 I or 2 I's?
I'm playing the TS chat.
2 L's, okay.
1.
Mage Light is only for damage. It doesn't affect your shields. Yeah, it does. It's passively giving me 5% Magicka, which is essential. Jeez, this is big pressure. Shalidor taking domination. Shalidor's running the tank Stamsork. I have no idea how these guys are doing. The shield you cast is on the other bars. It's not doing anything. It's not for the shield, mate. The Mage Light is there for the damage itself. If we don't have there passively, we're never going to kill anything with any tank ability. We need the 5% Magicka. The thing is, with 52 Magicka pool, right, you've got to remember that's 2.5k Magicka I'm gaining from simply having that Mage Light there. Even more than that, to be honest. It's close to 3k. That's 300 spell damage they're essentially asking me to lose if I take that off. Or I take the damage shield off. But they were fine in the end. The guy I fought against was happy enough with it, so... all in all, we carry on with the duel tournament. We're going to be in the final against one of these guys. I don't know who it's going to be yet.
Oh my heavy attacks.
Oh shit! Shalidor takes it down.
Anyone.
I really wish he didn't, to be honest. It's going to be quite hard to fight, honestly. Because he's running heavy attack build and I'm in light armor. I'm armor, period. I'm never grumpy, mate.
I'm gonna fucking silence that wolf.
Looks like we're in the final, lads. Congratulations on getting to the final. Thank you, Bowman. This fight's going to be super hard, though. This guy runs insane stamina damage on a Sork. I have no idea how I'm going to deal with this damage. Someone obviously sticking an instant debuff on me. Thank you for that. Let's see how we're going. Christ. I don't mind if I lose or not, guys. I don't mind if I lose or win, but I think we have a genuine chance to win this right now. Appreciate all the follows, guys. If you're enjoying what you're seeing today, I do mostly 1vx, which is much more my thing. Dueling is just so shit lately because of all the tank meta, but if you are enjoying what you're seeing, please hit that follow button to show the love. It does help the channel grow a lot. What's the prize if you win? I don't even know. I honestly don't know what it is.
I think it's just a pot, ain't it?
Probably a pot. I don't give a shit.
Stay tuned because after the final there will be the final slaughter when everybody just kick out.
True. There'll be the final slaughter after. That's the best bit of the duel tournament. I'm probably not allowed to skill swap for that though. No cloaking in the slaughter. I remember doing that the last time. The whole raid went. I was just picking them off one by one, running a one-shot build.
You don't need cloak.
Oh, good luck.
I'm nowhere near an ulti. We have to quickly build up an ulti to get the ulti burnt before the fight. But this is the final. This is the final, boys. Good luck. Thank you, guys. I don't even know how much the money is. They're telling me I need the money. I'll probably give the people who ran it most of it, because you know me, I don't need money in the slightest, right? So if I do win, I'll probably give them over it. So it's me
Well,
against
yes,
Shalidor. This
okay.
is the final, guys. Is he ever gonna go?
Good luck.
We're gonna kite this guy. It's already the tactic. He's got no gap closer. Holy shit, that burst though. Why am I getting attacked by the audience? Can you kill whoever that is on the north? I'm getting hit by some of the resto stuff. I love the tank meta. An ulti and a merciless and I do less than 100 damage.
He shuffled it.
Yeah, he shuffled the merciless, the ulti note. What a boring fucking fight, man. We're probably going to lose this just because it's such a grind.
The only fun fight has been Mythos versus Dragonfly.
That was the best fight, for sure.
Yeah.
I think the
rest
one
of
me
it
against the
was
tank
boring.
ended nicely, but it was by no means a good fight. It was absolute AIDS.
Yeah.
This guy only heavy attacks, by the way, guys. That is his build. He's heavy attacking.
Heavy attack and Dawnbreaker. GG. If you run a DK,
So he runs full tank, heavy attacks, Dawnbreakers, and praise. It's going to be impossible for me to kill him. Neither of us are going to die unless I die.
Oh, 1k health. Oh my god.
Is that really his health?
Yeah.
God, that's so
He's got, I mean,
cancer.
he's got the buff, obviously, but
He's
My
running
merciless
out
is
of
doing
turn,
4.8k damage on him. Dude, I'm 52k magicka and 4.2k spell damage. Oh my god, this is so counter. This is never going anywhere. This is never going to go anywhere, guys. This is a complete waste of time because he's playing the fuck. If I saw this build open world, I would have walked out of the range. I would have literally changed keep or just died at a resource so he didn't get the killing blow. I honestly would not have stayed if I had this.
oh shit.
I can
Yeah,
get that back
don't
though. What a boring build, man. That's so lame.
No timer on the final, a kill wins. Have fun,
A
bro.
kill wins?
Yeah.
What are they expecting, dude? I'm not here all week. My girlfriend's here, you know. I want to go home. They want this to go until someone gets a kill and I'm fighting against 31k health. Oh my
Yeah, all
god.
night.
We'll be here until I somehow fuck up, basically. Because to kill 31k health is not in a month in Sundays going to happen. Let's be real. How many of you guys reckon you can one-shot heavy armor in 31k health? What do I want? I want them to change the rules of this tournament, get rid of tanks. That's the max possible damage I could put. That was both crits and that was with... Oh, that was with Alchemist down, so we can actually put out like 100 more damage. I don't give a shit. You can judge for him, Cheese. I just don't want to fight this. It's going to be so boring. I don't even care who you vote, honestly. Just give him the win simply so I don't have to fight this. I'm almost tempted just to suicide, guys, because I got better things to do with the week with my girlfriend than this. This is the current duel meta, by the way. I hit 8k on him, 8.7k crit merciless, and it doesn't touch his health. And as long as I play defenses with the shields, it's never going to go. The only way I can kill him is play full offensive. A Meteor's not going to kill him. A Tether's not going to kill him. This is going to go forever. You're the only person who I think could kill a tank. I'm probably the only build here that's not a tank, in fairness, so I fucking hope so. Actually, no, give Mythos this credit. He wasn't
Yeah,
a tank.
Mythos. Captain Caps Lock as well. I mean, I know he's playing pet, but
Oh, wow, that was a...
Yeah, but it's never going to get him, because he's got fucking this heal over time. Just heavy attacks. I mean, he has literally no damaging skill. He's not attacked me yet. He has Hurricane, heavy attack, and ulti. What do you guys reckon? Do I just suicide and save my weekend?
go for another 5 minutes, then suicide.
What do you guys reckon in the chat? Do we just give him this and take a moral victory because we're going to waste our evening otherwise? Like, I'm sure other people want to watch better streams than someone heavy attacking. I'm fairly sure there's people out there. This is never going to end. This is just never going to end. They should honestly just tie this, because this is a waste of time. I don't even know if the tie's fair, because it's just fucking blocking. Oh, I don't even care. Give him the money for all I care, honestly. Kill yourself. People seem to be voting for kill yourself.
It's not about the goal, it's about sending a message.
Exactly. Look at that, right? That's an ultimate and a merciless with 4.2k spell damage and 52k magicka, and that is the damage we do. That is the current meta of PvP and duels, and that is why duels just do not work. And if they don't change the system for the PTS, fights are never going to end. It's going to be how it goes. The only way to finish fights these days is to literally have a cooldown with a judge. That's the only way it goes. And Black Rose is 90% of the reason for that. Yo, Cheese, since I'm going to be here for a good month, can you confirm, can I actually use my marked target? Because if I can use that, I'm just going to use that shit.
a good idea. Switch campaign, so you disappear mid-fight.
I got no weapon charge, rest in peace. What a waste of my evening, honestly.
Rip.
Guys, do I just suicide? Because this video is going to be on YouTube and it'll be a fucking definition of the current state of dueling and why streamers don't do this anymore. You get this dual customized build running heavy attack. He doesn't have a damaging skill on his bar.
You no damage to him, man.
I know, I'm dealing no damage with 52k magicka and 4.2k spell damage. I mean, someone explain that to me. Just walk away. Should I just walk out of the range and accept that they'll probably give him the win for leaving the range, but at least I don't die that way? What about that, guys?
Yeah, just leave.
That's a complete way. That's a complete way to do this. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, Blobs.
I'm going to walk out of the range. They're going to disqualify me, and I'm going to make it very clear that this is a waste of time. If they want to disqualify me, who gives a shit? Because it's a waste of my life.
I'm here for the slaughter. Where the slaughter begins.
I'm going to whisper him.
Get this. Look at this. What's his name? Trinet.
Mosh pit. Come on. Everyone on center.
Yeah, here's where the fan comes.
Yeah, they give him the win because we walked away, guys. But honestly, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk out of the range and make it dead clear on a video and a stream to 500 people that this is the current state of dueling. It's never going to end. It is never going to end.
Yo, look how many EP are here, man. What the fuck?
People are already crying. Can't take the loss. Wins and lose instead. No one's going to lose. His ultimate combos put me to 50% combo because he has no health, and I can't damage him because he's 51k health or whatever it is. I'm going to walk out. I don't give a shit about the ones
Yo,
crying.
you're joining this mosh pit.
Yeah, let's join in. I don't give a shit about the ones crying. We're going to go in the mosh pit, boys. Let's do this. It's far more interesting, but I got better things to do in my life than fight that.